It's okay. Off your mic. It's okay. Off your mic. What do you sound like me?
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Aha. Now you not done here, all these bad politicians, them we call themselves politicians. When they think Maiyegun awamo, amo dododo. Maiyegun ti de o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Maiyegun diary, lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Good evening to you. Afternoon to you. Good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun Live.
Maiyegun diary politico. Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun diary.
Please share the broadcast. If you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know as we get into this evening. Thank you.
Ani Maiyegun làwámọ̀ dododo. Maiyegun diary. Ani ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ani ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Ani ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Ani ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Thank you very much. Share the broadcast, invite your friends, and then let's do this. It's going to be a bit brief, but at least it is an update. So share the broadcast, and we will start in a minute. Thank you very much for joining me from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. I chose to start earlier than normal, which is 9 o'clock. And also, I want to apologize to everyone tonight that Ba Shegun will not be coming on tonight, even though he's pretty much ready, waiting to come and make his presentation today. But because of the delay that we are currently experiencing in our fundraiser, so I decided to hold on onto his appearance till when we have all that sorted and cleared. Then we will know that we are making headway and we can continue with our plan. So that is why I keep that up. Keep that on the side for now. But while we were, still pretty much figuring out how we are going to get on to show our solidarity to Oloye Sunday Igboho, which we believe that his ordeal is politically motivated, and we are not 100% blaming anyone other than the supposed people in Yoruba land, starting with the State Governor Seyi Makinde, as well as those who are supposed to be the Yoruba leaders, watching as Oloye Sunday Igboho becomes the target of the state security, to the point that they attempted to kill him and they killed 2 people in his house. So we believe that the ordeal of Oloye Sunday Igboho is more domesticated than foreign, as much as they want us to believe that the reason why they want him dead is because of his stance on the Fulani terrorist. But far from that, there are other factors also playing out, especially when you would expect the Oyo State government to rally around Sunday Igboho when this issue of insecurity started in Oyo State, and it got to the stage where people are being killed, people are being kidnapped, and the state governor himself confessed to that. Rather than support Igboho, they unleashed what we can call Cold War against him. There are so many things until what happened again today. Igboho has been in illegal detention in Benin Republic, and we keep asking ourselves, what are the Yorubas doing, or what are the Yorubas not doing? However, today proved a point to so many of us again that we should not look too further when we are looking for those who are behind the Oloye Sunday Igboho's travail. From what I have gathered, let's start with what happened tonight, and then I'm going to take you a memory lane. Why we need to continue to remind those who are going to continue to profit from this bloodbath, as well as self-destruction, because that's what I see it as. We are self-destructing. If Yorubas can be going after Yorubas simply because of political power, and then all this worldly power that has not really benefited us as a people, except the minority, the minute few who are privileged to be in a good deal with Nigeria, sacrificing ourselves for whatever pecuniary gain it is coming. It's going to give. We should continue to point that out. We are not all stupid. We are not all foolish, and we can see the handwritings on the wall. The events that that happened in the early days of 2021, Igboho started getting attacked from the people who are supposed to be his own brothers and his own sisters. If you get to know the history, the political history of your states, breaking it down, the political history of Oyo State, where Oloye Sunday Igboho is also a very prominent actor, until he decided not to be, with this political class anymore, decided to side with the people who are the victims of their decisions, so to say. He decided to join and team up with the people. And I think that's one of the things that made him lose his own immunity. In Oyo State, they have different people who are dangerous criminals, powered and then protected by the politicians. Depends on who is in power. Before now, Oloye Sunday Igboho, publicly, privately, and at every given opportunity, will tell you his relationship with the former governor of Oyo State, Ladoja. When Ladoja was governor for your state, among the political thugs he used was our own man, Oloye Sunday Igboho, who happened to be one of the chief security head to one of the security head to the governor at the time. Now, I purposely used the political thuggery in this sentence because we all have our past, and right before our eyes, we know where Oloye Sunday Igboho is coming from and how he lost his immunity, because that is exactly what happened. The moment Oloye Sunday Igboho decided to side with the people, which is kind of profitless, he was never going to get paid for it. When he was on the side of those who are the rulers of Oyo State, he was getting paid for it, like all those who came after him and those who are there now. Now, Oloye Sunday Igboho decided to leave all of that and side with the people, which is pretty much like profitless or moneyless or penniless. And this made him lose his immunity from those political class, and that exposed him to all the things that happened afterward. Oloye Sunday Igboho's house was burnt down right there in the same Soka area. His first house, it was burnt down not by Fulani, not by any other tribe they might want to picture up, kind of ingrain in your brains. When Oloye Sunday Igboho's house got burnt in January, I believe it was the end of January 2021, it didn't take long for him to say, I knew those who burnt down my house. Because from his own intel, the people who came to burn down Igboho's house were no other people than the loyal political thug to the governor for your state. Is the man called auxiliary. If you know the history of auxiliary happened to be, what they do is this. That's one thing that kind of differentiates Igboho from them in a little bit, right? They are like, you see all this motor park, garages, NURTW, and the rest of that. These are the people who kind of control Oyo State violently, and politicians always kind of, back them. So auxiliary happened to be one of those from that, world. Now, auxiliary committed a crime at a time that he was accused of killing people in one of their escapades in Ibadan. So he was sent to prison. Somehow, yeah, I don't know, somehow he got freed. And I think it was the APC, Egbekegbe, that freed him at the time under the former late governor, Ajirebi. Now, cut the long story short, this auxiliary guy, yeah, owes, according to people, he owes his freedom right now to the current governor of Oyo State. So when Seyi Makinde came in, this is where the whole thing became kind of, should I say, confusing or complicated. Seyi Makinde, as the governor of Oyo State, as the candidate of PDP at the time, had Rashidi Ladoja, who happened to be, according to Oloye Sunday Igboho, Rashidi Ladoja is Senator Rashidi Ladoja will always be his boss. And Rashidi Ladoja is also kind of one of the godfathers of those who brought Seyi Makinde in. Now, I don't know where the kind of fisticuff or this disagreement comes in that Seyi Makinde and Sunday Igboho, they are not in good time. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to understand that. However, why auxiliary loyal to Seyi Makinde will orchestrate the burning down of Sunday Igboho's house using this moment of this insecurity and all this stuff, yeah, using that to commit, a kind of self-attack on Igboho. This is facts, by the way. So they burned down Igboho's house, his first house. We got the video. What is this? Is it because Igboho went to Ibadan to defend the Yoruba people? Is it because Igboho is speaking up against the Fulani invasion? It must be the Fulanis. They must be the one who burned down his house. And they said, no, they were not. It wasn't. Igboho's house was not burned down by Fulanis. It was burned down by the same people from the same Ibadan, the same Yorubas. And with that further strained their relationship between Seyi Makinde and Sunday Igboho. So on so many occasions, right, that Sunday Igboho and the Yoruba Nation team will say they want to go out for a rally. And before you know it, the security, the Oyo State Police Force, or the Oyo State UpMesa, what do they call them? The Oyo State military, Oyo State soldiers who are based in Oyo State, they will quickly be deployed to go and block the road and stop Sunday Igboho from advancing or moving anywhere on a peaceful rally. So all of these were going on until the day they came to Sunday Igboho's house, July 2nd, 2021. And when they got to Sunday Igboho's house, that midnight, I'm talking about the DSS that came to kill him now. They put on the hood, right? And then those who brought them to Sunday Igboho's house, they were those from the same Ibadan. The people who believed that kill him. And they were those who told the DSS that Sunday Igboho can turn to cat. It can turn to anything. It can disappear. Somebody even made a video where they had this phone call and they were talking about the reason why Igboho had to be killed. The person who was making that phone conversation was a Yoruba man from Ibadan. So when they came, it was that everything moving, everything, if they see anything moving in that house, it must be gone down. So they put on the hood. No one, they said they started screaming, Sunday Igboho, come out, oh, come out now. If you don't come out, we are going to smoke you out. We are going to smoke you out. We are going to burn down this building. People who came to arrest somebody. If you came to arrest somebody from government, that, oh, you have committed a crime, we need you in our office. Why would you go to their house and destroy their properties and destroy cars, destroy, did you remember the video of the attacks on Sunday Igboho's house? That wasn't an arrest. It was an assassination attempt. That happened right there in Ibadan, or your state, where Seyi Makinde is the governor. And until that moment that they attempted to kill him and they killed 2 innocent people in his house, to this moment, they haven't told us what crime Igboho committed that prompted the DSS to come gun blazing to murder him. It wasn't about the Fulani herdsmen, ladies and gentlemen. There's more. And that is why we have to continue to ask them that what exactly is their gain in destroying Igboho, burning down his properties, and that's what I have been told. So what happened today in Ibadan is another shocker. So when Seyi Makinde came in, Seyi Makinde banned all this NURTW, all these Agberos, all this stout, everybody, he banned them. He said, no, they can no longer continue to do that in your state. I happen to be one of those who actually praised him for that. But do you know what? He now created park managers. Park managers are supposed to be responsible government, kind of government-backed officials who are going to be collecting revenue at different parks. They are not going to be just thugs. Like they say, but guess what? It was just a rebranding for the same thuggery. What did Seyi Makinde do? He appointed auxiliary as the head, the head of disciplinary for the for the garage managers in your states. So that put auxiliary in the stead of what used to be the chairman of NURTW or your state. They made him the task force manager. And the story behind them since they started, you can go on and on and on and on and on that. But why are they hell-bent in destroying Igboho? What exactly is at play here? So when they divert your attention and tell you that so people are your enemies, so people, you must suspect them. At the same time, I want you to look inward. This is Yoruba versus Yoruba. What is happening to Igboho is 80, if not more than 80% Yoruba fueled. Let's start looking at all of these things. They went to Soka today. They started shooting. Thugs, they were shooting. They were with their machete. They were everywhere, macheting people, and they went to Igboho's house. Since they locked Igboho up and they managed to get him out of circulation, right? According to them, it seems that there are some signs that Sunday Igboho is about to come out. And to them, they cannot let that happen. Because you know one thing, when Sunday Igboho was everywhere, you all saw that, you all felt it. Even those who hated him, they had to respect him and say, wow. Those who thought he was nothing, they were shocked. And some of them started asking questions like, I love the fact that I love everything that is happening, but I wish it's not Igboho. At least we know Igboho's story. Those people who didn't give a damn before about the Yoruba's wahala, yeah, they started talking about it, and it's just the only problem they had was that it should not be Igboho, it should be somebody else. How many of you still remember that? And that was when they didn't believe him. Now he's been locked up illegally. They can feel it. That it's like he's coming out soon. And I can tell you this, that yes, Igboho is coming out soon. So Igboho coming out is now going to be a double danger. And I will explain that to you. Because if not, eniki yon sausa, eniko juto wesile, etu wonule elo megba, were se ya woni. Is that not what we ask them? Somebody screamed, SOS, they are killing us, so everybody, let's rise up, let's come out, let's defend ourselves, so let us come together, united, speak about these things. They went after him. Now, he decided to run for his life. He will fight, and then he will fight and run, live to fight another day. They killed innocent people. He's not committed any crime. Now, he's locked up illegally. They are using every tool they have to keep him there, but they can now sense it. Like somehow, it's like people are rising up. And you know that if Igboho should come out now, I will tell you, it's a double jeopardy. If Igboho should come out and continue his journey to Germany, and he stays there in Germany, it is trouble for the political class, and it is a big trouble for 2023 election. I can bet my last penny on that. If Igboho is out, it's the same thing if Nnamdi Kanu is out. And you think they will have a very smooth 2023 election? It's not going to happen. It's going to make their 2023 election more expensive. So if Igboho should come out now, here is the first one. If he goes to Germany, back in Nigeria, everything they have been working on behind the scene to keep Igboho away, to keep the news of all this insecurity in Yoruba land, to keep them at so minimum, at the barest minimum, so that they can be talking about their 2023. So far, so good. That is working. But suddenly, some people are already raising money for Igboho. Some people are already doing a lot. In fact, they can tell that so many things people have been doing in the last 7 months is about to yield results. By the time all of this whole thing comes together, before you know it, Igboho will be out. Where are they going to start from? When Igboho start telling Yorubas? That didn't I tell you? Because you know what? Igboho is going to come out even stronger than he was. When he was just doing it then like, hey, everybody come out, let us do this, let us defend ourselves. So that some of you are laughing, some of you are mocking him, some of you are waiting for him to be arrested, some of you are waiting for him to be killed. When he got arrested, some of you are still mocking, you are laughing, you are asking him to disappear and the rest of that. But you know what's going to happen? When he comes out, the party is over. And your leaders know that. It is not the Fulanis that keep Igboho in Benin Republic. It is the desperate Yoruba political class. And they are doing everything to keep it that way. So Igboho coming out as those who are already thugs, their only solution is, what can you do? What if Igboho comes back and go back to Nigeria? What are we going to do? Are we going to just let him just go out like that? Because if he comes back, the way the people are going to embrace him, the way the people are going to welcome him worldwide, Igboho's name is going to be bigger than the names of all of your political leaders combined, all of your traditional rulers combined. He's going to shake everybody, and they know it. You know what they are doing? Since Igboho has been away, yeah, they were surprised that people are still in his house. And they are still maintaining his house, despite all the destruction, all of the bloodbath in his house, right? They clean things up and they continue to maintain the place. Now, if Igboho should come out, is he going to be coming back to the palace again? No way. From what I have been told, their plan is to burn down the house. And they are not going to give up until they do that. They said Igboho will come back to Nigeria. He will come back and meet nothing. He will come back and become nada, nothing. That is the agenda. And that is not being done. That is not being done to us by the Fulanis. It's not being done to us by any other person, but our own brothers. Our own brothers. And say it loud and clear. People are pointing fingers at Seyi Makinde. A lot has happened. And people have been quiet, watching, waiting. And he himself continued to pretend. One person got killed today. And you ask yourself, why? For what? To prove what? Because election is coming. So some of you may not know what we are getting ourselves involved in. And I think we should begin to tell ourselves, right? In December 2021, we thought about doing something on this issue of Oloye Sunday Igboho. And so many people didn't feel comfortable about that. Okay? So many people don't feel comfortable about that. Just talking about it alone makes them feel like, do you really know what you are getting yourself into? And on Maiyegun's Diary Political, I try to simplify it for everyone so that you won't be in the dark of what we are getting ourselves involved in. So by law, yeah, the fact that we have the audacity to go via legal means, hire best hands, get lawyers, get funding. You see, I told you, I said, if all of us in the diaspora, if we put to use our influence, if we use just 10% of our influence over Nigeria, if we decide to use it, politicians in Nigeria, they are never going to remain the same. And then when I came out in December, I said, let's try something out. Some people didn't feel good about it. Then this January 2022, I was like, it is either we all remain same, complaining, lamenting, analyzing, giving excuses, doing all of those stuff. Why don't we just start acting? And the moment my friends on Maiyegun's Diary Political felt like, of course, Maiyegun, let's do something. That moment changed everything. It didn't just change everything because we want to do it, right? It also changed everything for those who are behind the travails of Oloye Sunday Igboho. It is more than Fulani herdsmen, as they want you to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ ẹ̀fọ́, ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ ìgbá, ìdí ìgbá ló wà. those behind our trouble, they are not from any foreign distance. They are actually our own brothers and sisters. And once you understand this, that's why I said something like, you see, being in the diaspora, we remit billions and billions of dollars back into Nigeria economy. So when you size, if you want to size Nigeria, just check how much is their budget a year. Their biggest budget is this current 2022 budget of debt. They are going to spend about 20 trillion. They are going to borrow 15 trillion and then generate revenue of 5 trillion. But we in the diaspora, we remit back into that Nigeria economy. We remit over $36 billion. Now, take it this way. $1 billion is 580 billion naira. That's 1 billion. So if you say if you say what do you call it? 10 billion, that should give you 5.8 trillion. 20 billion, that should give you how much? 11.6 billion. Now, add everything up, our $30 billion a year is even more than their national budget in truest sense of it. That's how much we are so strong and powerful. But many of us never, ever thought about how can we use that to our advantage. If you take a fraction of that remittance and you channel it into social awareness where people begin to question the criminals who continue to hide behind different false narratives to hoodwink them, manipulate them, only for them to end at the same spot, if not worse than where they were before these politicians jumped in. So we can use that. That's influence. And I think they felt it when we launched our when we launched our fundraiser. I'm not saying this attack today is because of our fundraiser. No. In fact, this is the first one that is coming out that you can say they are the reaction to the possibility of Sunday Igboho becoming free in the next couple of days or couple of weeks. You can take that from me. Igboho is going to be coming out anytime soon. What they are now trying to factor out is that where would Igboho go to? Where is he going to be? So many of us on this platform, I've heard people say that publicly. He must not go back to Nigeria. We cannot go and free Igboho and then release him to Nigeria in order for Nigeria to lock him up like they are locking Nnamdi Kanu up. There are people saying that. Igboho himself said he doesn't give a damn. If it is Nigeria, they should take him there. He'd rather go back to Nigeria than being locked up illegally in Benin Republic without trial. So he doesn't care, but I can tell many people will prefer him go somewhere else. But Igboho is going to be out soon. I can feel it. And by the time we decided that, the diasporans, you know what we're going to do? We are going to raise. Let me give you this example. There are so many people who are now interested in the issue of Sunday Igboho. Not just Sunday Igboho. You see, all of you, the Yoruba 12, I call you the Odua 12. I don't know all your names, okay? I know the kind of the regular ones, the popular names. Omi Yale, I believe. Omi Yale, then Lady K, right? The Odua 12. You see, what we just launched there is that on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, we have now managed not just to bring the attention of the whole world to your travails, to your persecution, right? We are now making the whole world to commit their resources, in helping you. That is new. This simply means all of you will not have to beg anybody for any help anymore. Think about it, When they lock them up illegally at the DSS detention, there are so many things that happened on the ground, yeah? Until they delayed until they could no longer delay. Now, what we are just about to do on Maiyegun's Diary Politico is that the whole world knows about the issue. Now, the whole world is about to identify with you by knowing you face to face. Now, you are no longer going to need to beg anybody for anything, beg anyone for any help anymore, because there is already help. It is a free flow. It's going to be a free flow of help that you have never seen in your life. In fact, it is going to be an experience that the point where you were when you were locked up. You remember that point where you were locked up for months and you have no clue. I remember this guy whose marriage was going to be sometimes, I think it was going to be a week, and he was in detention when his own wedding, his own marriage was supposed to be taking place for Yoruba Nation. So listen to me very well. For that audacity, that audacious move, that within 24 hours, the world reacted. When I say the world, Yorubas of good, kind hearts, Yorubas that have been listening, they have been watching from distance how Nigeria criminalizing you, how local politicians that are called local criminals continue to hunt you down. The world, the Yorubas all over the world, they are watching in horror. They have no clue how they can help you. Now you have a foundation for that. You can go to bed and sleep sound. If anybody gives you condition, tell them you don't need conditions. The Yorubas in diaspora, they are already giving you unconditional support. You are going to witness this. Just be patient. So they went about in Soka today, looking for everybody wearing Sunday Igboho's cap, wearing a Sunday Igboho's t-shirt. They were attacking them. For what? For what? And none of them is arrested. Nobody is arrested for that. Somebody got killed today. No one is arrested for it. Nobody will be arrested. You know that. It is so unfortunate that Yoruba's peace, Yoruba's safety, Yoruba's wellness, Yoruba's prosperity, Yoruba's progress is not really paramount to those who parade themselves as political office holders or political leaders in Yoruba land. They wanted Igboho out of the way. And they will kill him if they have to. Found my own cap. Imagine me going somewhere in Glasgow with this hat. Then I get attacked by thugs, macheted, attacked, brutalized, almost killed for wearing a hat that is with the image of somebody they illegally locked up somewhere. So, Yorubas in diaspora, I remember when I told you then that you don't really have to like Sunday Igboho. You don't really have to agree with Sunday Igboho. But when it comes to insecurity and what have you, it should normally, ordinarily, be everybody's business. If it was everyone's business, Igboho would not be outside Nigeria as we speak. Igboho will be right there in Yoruba land, fully protected. Have you asked yourself, why do they want him dead? What did he do? I'll be back.
Malamala. Mo bojú ayé o ayé ṣá malamala. Mo máa bojú ọ̀run òkùnkùn ló ṣubọlẹ̀. Mo máa bojú ọ̀run òkùnkùn ló ṣubọlẹ̀. Mo ní ẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ yìí o. Kí ni dé sí Yorùbá o ọmọ aráyé? Kí ni ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Yorùbá o ọmọ Oòduà o? Yeyeyeyeyeyeye àwa máa ṣeun ọ̀rọ̀ là ń bẹ Yorùbá ń ṣera wọn nítorí owó. Yorùbá ń jìra wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ nítorí ipò. Wọ́n gbẹ̀mí fáláre, wọ́n gbáre pẹ́lẹ́bí, wọ́n kò lè kó wájà, wọ́n tún polóko wá mú. Ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n gbọ́n ló gbé wọn délé ọlá. Ọgbọ́n
ọgbọ́n náà ló tún padà wá sí lé wọn mọ́lẹ̀ o. àwọn tí wọ́n ti ń ṣọ̀gá lọ́jọ́ tó ti pẹ́ tún padà wá dẹni à ń fọwọ́ ti sẹ́yìn o. yóò Yorùbá yoyoyo bí iná alẹ́, Yorùbá rúrúrú bí omi òkun, Yorùbá bàbá ni bàbá ń ṣe. yóò Yorùbá ronú o.
Yorùbá sọra wọn di bọ́ọ̀lù fáráyé gbá.
bàbá bá wọn sókè wọ́n tún bá wọn sísàlẹ̀ o. ẹ̀yà tí ó ti kéré tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n gé kúrú. àwọn tí àrífẹ́jọ́ tún ti dẹni àtijọ́ Yorùbá jókòó sílẹ̀ rẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ wọn fọwọ́ lọ́wọ́. bí àgùntàn tí abọ́ rẹ̀ ń gbòrìṣà ilẹ̀ o. yóò Yorùbá ronú o.
oríkì màí burú títí kó bógún ọdún lẹ́yìn òkùnkùn bèrèbèrè ìmọ́lẹ̀ yàtọ̀ o. ẹ jẹ́ ká pọ̀ Olódùmarè ká pọ̀ balùwàyè káyé wa lè dùn ní ìgbẹ̀yìn lálàyò ilẹ̀ mọ́ pé ìyá o.
ilẹ̀ dákun gbà wá o ilẹ̀ o.
ilẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ àfọkọ́yẹrí.
ilẹ̀
alákòókà ó tẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ kábì.
ilẹ̀
ọ̀gbaragàdà bí ẹni yèyé mi ọmọ darúpalẹ̀ àdúgbò.
Wow, thank you very much for that. So, like I said earlier, we are not in any way slowing down. And I'm going to quickly answer this question of what happened to that GoFundMe, Maiyegun. Yes, if you missed my broadcast or my update earlier today, yeah, this is what happened, all right? We kind of surprised the GoFundMe so early that we raised over 10,000, almost 11,000 pounds under 24 hours. So what GoFundMe did was that at this point, they would like to verify the story. They would like to verify the fundraising. So many of you can't see the fundraiser as we speak. Okay, if you click on the link, it is going to be campaign not found or something like that, not found. All right, but I can tell you, to every one of you who have chipped in your own contribution, your donation, everything is in there. You may not see it, but I can tell you, this is it on your screen. I have it here. So if I want to show you the body of the whole thing, including every penny that you've donated, okay? So the whole body of, here we go, yeah. So this is the whole body of the, where's that again? One sec. The story, yeah. So the whole body of the entire fundraiser, okay? So it's still here. The account is there. What they did is that they deactivated the link, all right? To verify the relationship between this platform and then what we want to use the money for. They also want to know, how are we going to get this money to those who are going to work as legal, who are going to provide all the legal services for us, okay? So I have, I've supplied them all the information needed, and then they are reviewing it right now. So if they pass their review, which I expected it to, yeah, then we are good to go. So there is no cause for alarm, all right? So when they are done, the fundraiser, the link will be opened again, okay? If you check, I remember, how many of you remember when we did the fundraiser for Pastor, I said Pastor, for Corporal Martins Idakpani? You remember that time? That is one of them here on your screen, right? You remember Diaspora Radio International, when we raised money for Diaspora Radio International? That is that on your screen. And the one we are doing right now, Diaspora Legal Aid for Yoruba Nation activists, the one for Oloye Sunday Igboho and others, it is still there, okay? So the last donation was taken 10 hours ago. We were going so crazy. I mean, we didn't, you see, we had 200 and, let me see, I think we had about 204 people or 206 people who have already donated towards this. And the total of 10,000, you can see your money here. This is your money. Check your screen. So you can see your money there. £10,948. If they didn't start this review early, by now we will probably have raised more than £20,000. That would be a record. So we broke a record. And for anyone who think that the Yorubas, they don't support themselves, we were about to prove that to everyone before this delay. But we'll continue when we are opened again. I've opened the line, by the way. I have a caller. Hello there. Can you hear me?
0101.
Hello, can you hear me there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. If you listen to the phone, let's talk. Who's talking? I mean, who's on the phone, please?
Busari calling from US in Los Angeles.
Busari from Los Angeles. Sir, you are my first caller, please.
Yeah, I'm interested in contributing to this Sunday Igboho something. That's my first thing why I'm struggling to.
Yeah, it is currently offline, sir. That's what I'm explaining earlier. It is currently offline. They are reviewing it. Once GoFundMe completes their review, the donation line will be open again, and everybody can really donate.
My friend complained the same thing. We wanted to bombard the money to do this. We need to fight it as possible.
We have to.
Could you see what's going on in Ibadan right now? They are killing people over there.
It's bloody.
Those people that were wearing the Sunday Igboho t-shirt, wearing the cap, Yoruba naming Yoruba Nation.
They are attacking
they are broadcasting that they are. Seyi Makinde is the one ordering them to do that. That's bad. I don't know which country we are now. I just tired of all this nonsense. We need to. I need Latin Barawa people.
I need it.
We are working, suffering over here. We need to get out of this mess. I don't know. Continue what you are doing. I'm enjoying you.
Thank you,
I've
sir.
been watching you over 3-4 years now.
God bless you, sir. Thank
I
you.
never for one day, but thank God that I'm grateful today.
I'm happy that you did, sir. Thank you so much. And you happen to be my first caller as well. So it's a pleasure, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So that is Elder Busari from LA in America. So I have another person on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir.
Yeah, well done, sir. Baba Maiyegun.
Sir, how are you?
Yeah. No, very, very great. Very great. I just want to thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For all you have been doing. And thank you. And I pray to God that you all work out. I just wanted to chip in my own idea, yeah?
Please, sir.
I am a full Yoruba and a Yoruba nation sympathizer.
Lovely.
Yeah, and the problem that I have in this whole issue is that, I mean, your idea is very, very good. Omoluabini Chenget, you are using it to show the whole world that we Yorubas, we are alive and we can do it in our own way. Yeah? So, but the only problem here it is a little bit not really verified in my own thinking about all these things is that you said that you want to go to Milano or these people who have been handling this case. Yeah? It is also a good idea, but for me, I think that we should rethink it. We all should rethink going through them because until now, everything that Ilana Modua have done, they have not been able to succeed in anything. Is it bringing radio stations to Yoruba land? Is it controlling their media agitator houses? Is it anything that they have done? There is no result, you know? And I was surprised to hear in the last Zoom meeting one of the people who are, I don't know, I think they are among the lawyers.
Right.
He was trying to say that anybody who wants to go to Sunday Igboho, who wants to get a lawyer or something, they have to come to them. And this takes me to be very, very somehow not trusting them, because I have the feeling they are now using making him. They are using their police.
I think I get your drift, sir. And you see that your concern, is legit. I have to say it, sir, because I personally just believe that until people prove otherwise, I can still work with them. But we choose Ilana UK for a reason. You get that, sir? And we said that we are also going to influence the selection process of those who are going to be in the legal team. And then Oloye Sunday Igboho will meet with them. If Igboho is comfortable with that team, that's when we'll begin to engage them. So there's a lot of process that will put us in a very kind of a clearer position, that we won't have to worry ourselves with the past action.
Yes, sir. Okay, I will just give one more hint here and I will drop, Please, in the first instance, I must tell you that, there is no here and there talk about it. President Talon of Benin Republic he has taken the freedom of somebody. He has restricted the freedom of somebody who has not done anything. So it is normally we should take Talon to even the human rights court. He should go to court without even all this. They are saying Benin Republic is a different this, is different that. No, Talon has that is an offense against human rights. That is an offense. He should be taken to the international court and then prosecuted even after his tenure. So nobody should come here to confuse us. This guy has done nothing. So we have to take a lawyer. For me, you are doing great, but please, if do I have to stand on the way and to say, before you get access to this? No, let's go.
We'll bypass them. Sir, you know one thing, sir. One thing, we have already passed that stage. Okay, I spoke to the man himself, and I can speak to him anytime I want.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I'm using that very, very,
I like
very
that.
well.
I like that. Don't let anybody stop what you are doing. If they have to barricade everything.
Oh man. Sorry. Hello. Princess.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, ma. How are you? I'm very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm very okay.
How is your recovery? Because the last time we spoke, you told me that you've kind of you are under the weather.
Yes, I'm a lot better now.
Fantastic. And good enough that you want to be part of this tonight, ma.
Yes. The people I shared the GoFundMe platform with, only problem last year access there. Last year drop mobile go about it. But I said this the last time that we would have this issue. Prepare for Sile.
That's right.
Then the idiots, going around, don't she program, she show. But they can't go in audience. I didn't buy jabai no.
Yeah.
Only young 419. Yeah.
Comment session. Share on YouTube, I'll be on Facebook.
Nino comment, yes, Lori YouTube.
Okay, I'm asking you handle here.
Mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tán Yèyé Dára and Germany. Mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn ibi tó ń gbé. Maiyegun, see, sometimes, when people keep quiet, táwọn èèyàn bá dákẹ́. it's not as if we are foolish or we don't know what we are doing. We just keep quiet to avoid, there are some primitive people you don't have to engage with. There are some people that are high on idiocy and stupidly foolish that you don't have to engage with. Báwo ni ilé Yèyé dára? Báwo ló ṣe jìnnà sí ilé family Igboho ní Germany? Mo rò pé 45 minutes. Ẹ wá ṣe show. Ẹ wá ṣẹ̀sìn. Ẹ bọ́ síta ẹ ṣe show. But you could not wake up one day and walk up to the family and say, mo wá kí yín sílé ni o. Kí là ń ṣe? Ojú ayé kí là ń ṣe? Òṣìwò là ń ṣe?
So, Princess. Princess, if Timoba understand, our owner Yèyé Dára tí wọ́n wà ní Germany, family Igboho tó wà ní Germany, wọ́n tí really meet or something like that because me get him.
I must to be corrected. But that is not why I'm here, actually.
Good. Please.
Mo wá fame lọ síbi kankan. Èmi ò dẹ̀ wá káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ mí. Èmi tí mi ìfẹ́ bára mi ṣe gan. Màmá wá kí èèyàn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi o. Mi ò ní show tí mò ń ṣe. But ọ̀tọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí, I will not deviate from it.
Absolutely.
Ẹ bọ́ síta, ẹ pariwo, ẹ ṣe kíní kan o, Yorùbá nation wà yín ni o, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi wo ṣépè fúnra yín, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé àdán àti òǹtẹ̀, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi ṣépè fúnra yín. Àwọn tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe wọ́n. Báwo ni ilé family Igboho ní Germany, báwo ló ṣe jìnnà sọ́dọ̀ Yèyé Dára tó? Ṣó débẹ̀? Ẹ mú fake account, ẹ máa fi wọ orí program kákàkiri, ẹ ń ṣẹlẹ́yà.
Princess,
Maiyegun, I just mo ma dá kíní ẹ dúró ń bí báyìí. Màá ìfi tó kù síkùn mi náà kí Igboho jáde náà. Tí mo mọ̀ pé ó máa jáde, kí Igboho jáde náà. Kí gbogbo wa fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú pọ̀ ká wá padà tuntun. Ṣọ́ ló lórí burúkú làwọn ni. Àwọn onídọ̀tí olóòórùn jàtìjàtì.
Princess, all right, Princess, one para I have to admit. But anyway, I'll continue from where you are stopping tonight later, ma. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé another call.
Àwọn GoFundMe kọ́ ya máa block o torí wọ́n á block táyà. À á fowó pa wọ́n. Owó dídá á ti gba ẹni wọn.
Princess, ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Kọ́ ya ṣí padà.
Ìyá kan ṣẹ̀ ní pé.
Ìyẹn ló ń ta wọ́n lára àwọn olórí burúkú. Transparency tó wà nídìí kìíní ó ń fọ́ wọn lórí. Ọmọ ọkọ́dẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sọ́mọ àlè. Ẹ tó ní good pedigree yàtọ̀ sólè tó fẹ́ jí owó. Ó wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn máa wò yẹn ló ń ta wọ́n lára àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn ọ̀fọ́ olè. Oníjẹkújẹ àwọn lọ́kọ̀ọ́júà.
Princess.
Maiyegun General.
Daro, ẹ ṣá rest, eh? So what happened is that me more BT Princess BT Princess lọ pick here, but I mean I am everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and then as adults we are all responsible for our own positions as well. Okay, so it's your floor. Hello there. I have another caller.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello,
my brother.
Ma.
From Ijebu-Ode.
Ara ló wájà ni ma. Bonti wa.
Ara ló wájà àbúrò mi gidi ni ẹ́.
Thank you, ma.
Ẹni mi ò bóyá ọmọ Jídé Bádéró.
Ọmọ Jídé Bádéró. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi nìyẹn.
Ṣẹ́rí
Jídé Bádéró tó jẹ́ ọmọ Náírà Bádéró. Náírà Bádéró ló jẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n dádì ti tèmi. Àwọn dádì ti tèmi jẹ́ twins. Right. So Jídé Bádéró is my my uncle. But I will use that. I mean, should I say cousin? But I would rather use uncle because he's an older person, of course. But go on, ma.
Okay. Anyway, classmates in Minisha.
Wow.
But nǹkan tí mo máa kọ́ sọ fún ẹ ni pé o kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun.
Yes, ma'am.
Ọlọ́run á dá àwọn ọmọ sí àti ìyàwó àti everybody. But ṣe rí kíní GoFundMe tó gbé jáde yìí in fact ó really dùn mọ́ everybody nínú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Because lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó wá jáde tán sì tó gbé GoFundMe táwọn èèyàn ti wá fẹ́ support. Ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn ṣẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé àwọn máa jáde torí gbogbo àwọn kan tó jáde lánàá tán láwọn lọ́ọ̀yà. If you don't come out, they won't come out to come and explain to us. And I know the reason why they come is just to use that to tackle you. Although lánàá torí mi lè listen. Àwọn kan sọ pé kò ń ṣe torí tiẹ̀ làwọn ṣe jáde. But èmi wá ń sọ pé but tí Maiyegun ò bá initiate, but you people will not come out to come and explain what is going on. Because so many things ló dà pé ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
A lot.
And I agree pé it's like bí ìgbà tí àwọn èèyàn kàn ń lo Ìgbòho láti máa fi pawó. Ọjọ́ àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn sọ wọ́n láwọn ò gbowó o. Wọ́n láwọn ò gbowó. Wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ tèmi kàn máa sọ fún ẹni pé sórí ìlànà yẹn gan-an tó yóò fẹ́ bá ṣe pọ̀ yẹn èmi ò believe in that. Likewise nǹkan tí màá nìkan sọ tó ń sìn pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe tó yanjú? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe látijọ́ tó yanjú? Wọ́n wò ó sìn pẹ̀lú pé wọ́n ní wọ́n pààyàn ní ilé Ìgbòho. Ó di mélòó sì tán ni wọ́n support gbogbo àwọn èèyàn. The only thing ni pé ókè o Ìgbòho wọ́n ṣe ìgbà kan náà ní àwọn kan wà níbẹ̀ o wọ́n ti kó kúrò níbẹ̀ o wọ́n ti lọ o gbogbo laptop o gbogbo fóònù o wọn kò lẹ̀ wọ́n kò lọ. Ṣé kò ní agreement tó ń sáyìn sílẹ̀ ní kó tó di pé wọ́n gbà wọ́n sẹ́nu iṣẹ́? Ṣé kò ní agreement tó ń fọwọ́ sí? Tó bá gbé fóònù lọ tó gbé púpẹ̀ lọ tó gbé laptop lọ ṣé kò yẹ kó pè wọ́n kó gbà wọ́n padà? Tó bá ṣe pé àwọn tá à ń sọ pé wọ́n kàn fẹ́ máa lo Ìgbòho àti kìíní pé ìlànà láti fi máa kó àwọn èèyàn lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. Sórí pé ìlànà tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe kó má di pé wọ́n máa lọ tẹ rẹ̀ báyẹ̀ o.
Mọ nǹkan mà ṣe rí èmi náà ó ti yẹ yín sìn mo ní knowledge bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń bá àwọn èèyàn lò lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan ṣe get especially tí bá ti mọ role tara mi ṣe rí kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kínní rárá Ìgbòho ni mo kọ́kọ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo sọ pé a fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí ṣó máa allow ká ṣe láti mo explain position yẹn fún ní of course now yẹn ni pé mo ti ní authorization láti act on his behalf, not a total one, because even at that, mo ṣe tún láti bá sọ̀rọ̀ before any final decision is taken. Reason that she need the assistance orders ni wípé, ẹnìkan ò kí ń já wádé, ṣe get. Òun náà ní nǹkan ṣe pẹ̀lú crowdfunding tá à ń ṣe yìí ń sin náà, ti yẹn everybody ń chip in everything from everywhere, every idea and wọ́n ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Chipping, but wọ́n máa lọ gágùn kò sí ọmọ pé bóyá lọ́ọ̀yà tó máa lọ pé wọ́n forúkọ bò èèyàn kan láṣìírí lára àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó ní wọ́n mú wá tó máa lóun rèsì fọ́ọ̀n lórí platform ẹ̀. Àṣé òun ló mú lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wá kí ni iṣẹ́ tó ṣe ń sìn tó yanjú pẹ̀lú gbogbo àdúró.
Ìyàtọ̀ títí wa leléyìí máa ṣe get. Number one, àwa máa ní owó wa lọ́wọ́. Number two, àmọ́ àwọn tá fẹ́ lọ shop fún. Àwọn kì í ṣe pé a fẹ́ dóde lọ́ọ̀yà kan lọ́tọ̀dọ̀ wọn. So gbogbo àná làwọn idea àwọn tí ń suggest lawyers already. But ṣe rí tẹ owó tá bá kó dání ló máa fún wa ní enough confidence láti sọ pé kí a ti pe lawyer bye. Now, process yẹn la bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ báyìí sí tí ó bá ṣe pé GoFundMe ṣe ìtọ́ṣe ṣe get. Ẹ wo ma, ẹ kàn jẹ́ ká wait out. But I can tell you this, no penny will go out of all those, this money, until we are clearly satisfied. We pay and when he might deliver for us, no matter how long it's going to take. She gets because the primary thing.
Olóyè tẹ́lẹ̀ máa fi àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà hàn ó lè máa mọ̀ olóyè náà lè máa mọ̀ pé.
kò ń ṣe kó máa bá wọn olóyè kọ́ ló máa òun kọ́ ló máa approve wọn ṣe get mi mo ṣe lè explain ẹ̀ fún yín ṣe get but ó dàbí gbàtẹ́ ká sọ pé I finally agree lórí lọ́ọ̀yà márùn kan ṣòye yín now àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà márùn yẹn wọ́n máa meet client wọn olóyè nìyẹn ṣe get wọ́n máa ní one on one ó máa sọ nǹkan fún wọn wọ́n máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ so irú relationship yẹn tí olóyè bá sọ pé òun wà comfortable lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó bá lọ la máa ṣe gbà wọ́n síṣẹ́ yẹn check get me see so yẹn ni pé whatever táwọn náà bá sọ pé nǹkan tá gbọ́ yìí nǹkan tá lè handle ni o so process yẹn kò easy láti explain lórí làbá yìí she get but I will do my best to make it more clearer to everybody tàbá this stage yẹn.
anyway nǹkan tẹ̀mí ṣáà máa sọ ni pé careful pẹ̀lú àwọn ìlànà tó má lọ sá ẹrẹ̀ orúkọ ẹ̀ olúkálukú ló ní orúkọ tó fẹ́ protect tó ti sìn bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́má because wọ́n ṣe rí pé à ń dáwọ́ yẹn lára wọn owó yẹn á ti máa tẹ̀ mọ́ wọn ó lè di pé bó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jà láàrin ara wọn ti pé tó ń ṣe meeting sọ báyìí fún Maiyegun ṣe báyìí fún kìíní kan àtọ́ba ṣọmọrún kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ fún ẹ pé àwọn because àwọn ọ̀lànà èmi ò rí wọ́n wà bẹ̀.
I know.
tí ò rí nǹkan tó ṣe then àwọn tó jáde lánàá sí tó sọ pé kinní kan ṣe kinní kan ìgbà kan ṣé tí wọn ò bá jáde láti wá tákù wọn sìn ṣé àwọn ò ní mọ̀ pé yẹ káwọn jáde láti wá máa sọ fún wa gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. then sórí princess tó ń bínú má sọ pé torí pé ó ń bínú because ìgbà tí wọn náà jáde dára tákù ẹ torí mi wà lórí program tó ń sọ fún ọlọ́jọ́ ẹ pé ẹ má dáwọ́ o tó bá tásìkò tó yẹ kọ́ dáwọ́ ẹ̀ àwọn aṣọ fún mi o òun ò fẹ́ sọ ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ọmọ Maiyegun torí èmi náà ti gbé wá rí èmi náà ti ṣe kinní kan rí ó ń sọ fún wọn categorically pé kọ́ máa dáwọ́ pé tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ pọ̀ wọ́n ti jáde wọ́n á jẹ́ kọ́ gbọ́ ní ìwà ìwọ yìí náà tọrọ lórí kinní ẹ̀.
ẹ wo mà ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn mà. Go on.
Sórí nípa dára ìgbà tí woman yìí kọ́kọ́ ṣe GoFundMe kí ló ti ń pe woman yìí àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ sọ pé àwọn làwọn kọ́kọ́ dá kínní sílẹ̀ dára yìí ló takò tí ó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jẹ́ kó sanwó sí orí GoFundMe yẹn ó tó wá di pé Maureen wá take over.
Oh, then Maureen wá take over, that's right. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kíní kan fún yín mà lálẹ́ yìí for the sake of àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa ṣé oyè yín sìn ṣẹ́rí oníkálukú ló máa ní expectation ẹ̀ ṣe get even àwọn tó come out tó wá attack wa tó wá criticize wa and the rest of that the only way tí a fi máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ the only way tí a fi lè win òun ni wípé ká ṣe the right thing everybody máa learn from. So gbogbo yín rẹ̀ yín báyìí sí confidence nínú Maiyegun around that time ẹ wá máa wò pé yes mo mọ reason tí mo ṣe sọ pé Maiyegun yẹn mo trust ẹ so tá bá achieve ẹ tán whatever anybody bá ń sọ sí yín gbà yẹn ṣó máa matter mọ́ ṣá. So don't worry. I have a lot. I have all eyes on me, all eyes on all of us, and I can't risk it all. That way, Sheget. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for saying this. Shema, I can be another call. Shegbo, can you nice day?
Okay,
thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. To my listeners, you may be kind of sorry, sir. Can you please give me a minute? Sorry, 1 minute, and I will continue with you. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So to my listeners, I'm sorry that kind of took longer, but she was making a serious points there. However, I want to continue to believe that yes, so many people are going to be skeptical about what we are doing, okay? As many of you are so happy and so proud that we are doing this. But don't forget, with leadership, as they say, comes with responsibility, okay? So when we deliver, judiciously, transparently, then all of you feel so proud about it. So whatever anybody says around that time won't really matter. You see, it is Maiyegun, and you all know that nobody can actually on this street. I'm not talking about elsewhere. On this street, this social media, right? Except if I'm not really interested in that fundraising. If I am interested, trust me, I've got friends, right? That can always make it happen. Not about whatever anybody say anywhere. I am so confident of that. All right. But at the same time, I know it is responsibility. I know. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, Maiyegun. This is Oloye Sunday Igboho from Texas. Disclaimer, Joe.
Please, sir.
Yeah, Now, I just want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing. God bless you. Number two, I like your analysis and the way you are going about it. Because the last time Yedara had a show, I called in on that day too. And I tried to explain to her, she's a woman and, she most of the time she's urgently moved with emotions. So please don't even look at that side.
I am
now.
not.
A lot of people have called.
In fact, if you
now,
want to, if you ask me, Oluwaseun, right, I will be so glad to be on Yeyedara's show tomorrow, next hour, next week, and then get to explain to people that you see, we all have to do this. If we want to make a statement, let's make it together, not divided. Whatever it is that we feel like, and when people tell me to be careful, they are also trying to make sure that looking at me as Maiyegun, they cannot afford to lose me into that kind of a treasury too. You get what I mean? But yeah, I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
You can take that from me. I'm not bothered.
Okay. It's understandable.
Go on.
Now, also, people that were complaining about blah blah blah. Please, I wouldn't want a situation whereby we're gonna throw, the how do they call it? The bowl with the water, or just throw it away. Of all the groups in Yoruba land presently, I can still categorically tell you with all sincerity that Ilana is still the most reliable. Sheriba to Tanja yi, o ju gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń ròyìn lọ, ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo nǹkan tó wà on social media. I've been part of some, meetings and a lot going on underneath. The people we are fighting with, they are not just all these people, all these that all these people, they are not those ones. You are fighting with, the high and the mighty. And let me tell you, you see that Nigeria is a business center to the elite.
That's right.
To the Yoruba, Wangus, to the big politicians, to the businessmen, so many interests. Do you think today Dangote is the richest man in Africa? Dangote is the richest black man. So if we have Yoruba land now, so have you listened to Dangote before, maybe in conversation or
go and listen to his video where they are interviewing him about business. He's not that smart. Like you hear people who have created businesses who made billions talking, and you'll be like, wow. That guy has nothing. It's a circumstantial billionaire. Are you getting my point? And where did he get all these billions from? From the Yoruba land. So, no. Now, there's a lot of our people that have been compromised. And when you are a leader in a big organization, there is no way you can Are you getting my point? I'm with you.
I felt one àwọn bàbá 90, àwọn bàbá 80, kí ló tún bẹ̀ ń wá láyé? Why can't say this 83? Wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ tẹ́ bá ní nákàtọ̀ tó wọ́n á ní ẹ̀sọ́ bá dé sọ̀rọ̀ àfẹ́ ọ̀gbọ́n àìsírí kẹ̀kẹ́ kan náà wà náà náà bá dé ta wọ́n á sọ nǹkan mi. You know why? They are all compromised. Yeah. They are all compromised. So now, Ilana UK is redefined. Look at the category, of the people that are in charge.
I believe.
I trust Basimu. I don't have to, trust the organization, I think the name, but look at the individual. Are you getting my point?
An organization is as good as the individuals driving it. So Ilana UK, we chose Ilana UK because we believe in them. I personally kind of believe in them until they will prove me otherwise. That's where my people are saying I should be careful. And I'm not throwing that out. But I mean, I can say that 100% here that I will trust them until they prove me otherwise. Okay?
Now, good. Look at Baba Akintoye. Baba Akintoye, the man is a good man. Yes. But can he do it alone at that stage? One support it, one shaking it. Unknowingly, all these people are compromised. Look at one guy in that UK. I don't want to mention his name. He was the one that first attacked you in December when you came out with that program. That Ghanaian Adams, the guy they work for. That guy they work for the Ghanaian Adams. Set up. Are you getting so people are saying back? So I'm telling you, Maiyegun, just go ahead. Now, what they were, I attended to yesterday's meeting. Our lawyers here, in Qatar, so the we that don't notificate cases. They all I just want to know what style of affair law. Let's just combat, them on no side.
and we are good to go. I just pray, God will help us. Yeah. We'll get there definitely. The thing is, this is not easy. We are going to encounter this problem because
it's more than social media stuff.
Ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ àwọn kan ní Nàìjíríà má jẹ́ ǹtẹ̀ ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ wọn ní fẹ́ kó fọ́. They will not want it to break. If everybody is all right, kò sẹ́ni tó máa ṣàgbèrò, kò sẹ́ni tó máa rán níṣẹ́, kò sẹ́ni tó máa jà fún wọn. Everybody ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ wọn ni ó dẹ̀ máa fọ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Thank you so much. I really appreciate my
That's a very powerful one there. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Yeah, very good evening, Maiyegun. How are you today?
I am very well. How are you?
I'm very fine. Yes, my name is Femi, and I'm calling from London.
Femi from London. You're live. Everybody can hear you, sir.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much. I've been following you for a very long time, actually. You have never disappointed. Yeah.
Thank you.
I can only say big up to you. Big up, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. You are doing very, very, very well. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm an Ijebu man actually from Odogwu local government, just like you as well.
Tell me, where in Odogwu local government? Tell me.
If I say you must be Ijebu, is going to hear it. So I want to keep that quiet.
Tell me, you are my brother now, so I can say, yeah. Every time every time probably if I go back in there and I'm like, yeah, I remember Femi from this part of Odogwu. You are my brother there. Don't make it don't make it when you and I meet on the battlefield. They were like, you don't know me, Maiyegun. I don't know, sir. So,
that's okay.
Tell me.
That's okay. And we cannot wait for this for me to go for me to come back up. So hopefully it's not going to be long before I come back. Yeah.
I hope so.
And one last thing, you're also my in-law.
Okay.
Because my brother is married to Badiro as well. So we are both ways.
You are keeping a lot away from me, and I hate it. It makes me to be like kind of in suspense. And
Maiyegun, don't worry now. Don't worry. When we meet in Glasgow, I will tell you more.
Okay.
When we meet in Glasgow,
okay, then I look forward to that, Baba.
Yeah.
Nice one, eh? Thank you so much.
Have a nice evening.
And you
Bye
too.
now.
Take it easy, Baba. Nice one, eh? So that's a brother, and then also a brother-in-law. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm sorry. Tani Bomba Soro, by the way, if you don't mind.
You are still speaking to Pastor Grace. I spoke to you this afternoon.
Oh, man. I like that. So you are welcome back again.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are blessed.
Amen.
I really appreciate appreciate God in your life.
Thank you, ma'am.
If I say I appreciate you, you're a woman, but God in you is the hope of your glory.
Oh,
and your glory will flow, it will shine.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
And all the people have talked, they have said well, but I will tell you again, be focused.
Okay.
Always be focused. Don't allow anybody to distract you. I like the question.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they ask the question and how you answer them.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
You can't do it, but the wisdom of God will surround you as as the mountains surround Jerusalem. The right word at the right time, my God will give you.
Amen to that.
I really, 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 really appreciate.
Thanks, ma.
Whatever they say about Mama Dara, it's not your business. It's what God wants you to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I tell you, don't let that one go away from you. Somebody can come and talk. Tell that one, you be focused.
You know what they say, ma? You know what they say, ma? Yeah? They said, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. I have a book, they call it 48 Laws of Power, ma. Yeah? They said, in this whole life, if everybody says you are good, and you feel like you don't have enemy, they told me in that book, they said, if you don't have enemy, my brother, my sister, go and make some. You need that to help you, spur you on, so that you are not so always comfortable with friends that tell you good things. So I don't see them as my enemy, and I will never see anybody as one. Never.
Never. You don't need it.
No.
You have said it. If they talk about Mama Dara today, they talk about all of them. They are trying to guide you. So I accept it. That is it. Whatever anybody, they should they find their water one way or the other. Look at yesterday when they gather. I see man coordinated. He said, I don't want to see anybody mention here again. Do his own cause. Let's do our own. So why are you raising Maiyegun up? Leave Maiyegun. We support Maiyegun. Maiyegun is our brother. Right. He said it, but nobody said that today. It's the bad one, that is Yoruba. But we are the good one out of us. We melt much than the one pulling down. That's right. We don't supposed to look the one down. We have to lift up. Lift up. And what you are doing, continue lifting up. No matter what. If these people don't allow Moses to get to the promised land, the same thing they do, you don't do well. And the way you going where you go, whatever God lays into your heart, continue doing. I
will continue.
And about the Igboho house, thank you. What you said about the Omiyale and Co.
Yes.
At least the stress will come down.
Trust
over
me,
there,
I have
over
them
there.
in mind.
And I'm telling you, God will help you.
Amen.
God will do it. As you said it, if it comes to pass.
It will.
And not you, it's somebody living in you, pushing you to do. What the pastor's supposed to do, what the mom's supposed to do. They are saying they are the truth person, but can they lift it up? It's using you. You are not pastor, you are not the mom, but their work.
I am chief priest of
God
Temple
really
of Truth.
Bless you.
I'm chief priest here.
Exactly. God will surely bless you.
Amen.
Like when Jesus in the life, how many churches does he build? But it passed the message.
Yes.
It go round. It go about and preaching the gospel.
That's
You
right.
never hear that Jesus have redeemed here. He have the lighthouse here. He has, but the message go continue. You don't need to have church.
That's right.
But the message of truth
Keeps
continue preaching it.
God bless you, man.
So I support you 100%. Please, I still want to talk about the what happened in Ibadan today. Seyi Makinde, I don't know the language I will use. Maybe I should use Omale. If it's not Omale, we do the right thing. Because of the word you have today, tomorrow you may not have. The Bible says, what is the gain for you? To gain the whole world and lose your soul. The gift for today life. The life you can live today, tomorrow you will not live again. Why can't you do good? Today. If there's no conscience in them, that is anyone lost his conscience. That is what they don't care about blood.
It's a shame.
But if your conscience is with you, Bible says, I still tell you in the morning, it says if you have right with God, I'm telling you, if you are doing evil, like me, if I do something it's not good, I may not sleep for 3 days because what I did. But if I can do it, I will be happy. So continue doing your good work. Let them, because of governor they be today, where they will not know where we landed. Let them continue. The people they kill, it may not be take his hand kill them, but as soon as he can speak towards it, he has
or continue to shield the killers. Then he's a killer.
Shield them.
Agree.
Anyhow he coming, he hear it. He sees, and he melts.
God bless you. Let me take another call.
So God bless you.
Amen,
thank you.
Man. Thank you so much. That's another good session with you tonight, and I hope I'm lucky some other night again. You have a good one, man.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
So that's a powerful session there. I have another caller on the line. Hello there. Oh, 1 second. Let me bring you up.
Hello,
Hello,
Maiyegun. How are you doing today again?
Am so well. How are you?
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's good that you analyze what is going on about the GoFundMe. I went into the account myself today, and I saw that it said they don't know what's it called, So the protocol behind it. So I think that is what they're trying to say.
I mean,
and
people have their suspicion.
They are clear.
Yeah. You know what? People have their suspicion about the shutdown. But I am saying it again and again that people should put their minds at rest. Okay? Nobody reported it. True. Nobody is after our funding. Nothing pull it off. It is the GoFundMe reviewing it.
Yeah.
because we have gotten to a stage that within 24 hours, we raised over 10,000 pounds. We can start withdrawing money there. It could be a fraud. It could be some people putting out fake story to gain money.
You're right.
This is them checking before they allow us to take money.
And
so
you know,
nothing to
one
worry
other
about.
thing is that that's true. And one other thing is that I see that the American site is like it's open too, because it came out to me in dollars, and I was about to. Then they said, "Oh, then I see the writings and the explanation towards it." I said, "Okay, it will come back on air."
It will come back. Yes, ma.
Iṣẹ́ Olódùmarè tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí.
Ma.
Ọmọ Ọlọ́run ọ̀gá ògo ni ọ́, ẹni tó sì rán ẹ níṣẹ́ ń bẹ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ digbí, ó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ bí ẹrù. Kò sí ogun ayé tàbí tènìyàn kankan tó lè jà ọ́ lọ́wọ́ nídìí ẹ̀.
Hallelujah.
Iṣẹ́ tá a bá rán èèyàn tó bá ń jẹ, ó máa gbẹ̀tẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ni o.
That's right.
Ṣùgbọ́n èyí tó ń jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ ẹ̀tẹ́ o, iṣẹ́ iyì àtògo ni.
Hallelujah.
Ó dẹ̀ máa débi gíga tí gbogbo ayé á ní wípé bóyá àbákú ti mọ̀ ká ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń gbà náà. People think they will stop Ìlànà Ọmọ Oòduà or any other group from coming together to raise funds. But they didn't know that God will go through another means to begin it.
I love that.
Yeah. When God is ready for a thing, no man born of a woman or cesareanly brought back out of the woman's womb can stop it.
Do you know why I believe you, ma? Do you know why I believe you, ma?
Yeah.
It took me almost a month for my friends to raise me almost 9,000 pounds for my radio. So when I started this fundraiser, and I wanted to type how much you wanted to raise, I was like, 50,000. You better calm down. 50,000. That may take forever. But something was like, just type it there. You've told them that it's going to be 50,000. Just type it.
That's it.
Ma, within just 11 hours, we raised over 10,000. So that's why I believe you.
We walk by faith and not by sight. Kò ń ṣe tá à ń rí lọ́wọ́ báyìí láti máa ń gbègbèsè nǹkan. Tá à ń wọ̀nà fún ni, ìta ń retí ni, ohun tó ń bọ̀ wá ni. So this is going to bring about a turnaround, and people will know that God exists in Yoruba land.
Hallelujah.
Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá rò pé òun máa ṣe ohunkóhun tó lòdì sí ògo èyí tó wà ń tà yìí, ó máa bálẹ̀ lọ ni o.
Àmín.
Mo wí tàṣẹ, mo wí ti agbára tagbára, mo wí ti ìpè àti ẹ̀yàn Ọlọ́run lórí mi, yóò bá ilẹ̀ lọ ni.
Àmín.
So kẹ́nikẹ́ni má rò pé òun wà níbí kan tóun máa jókòó láti ṣiṣẹ́ wúrúwúrú kan àti tó bá ṣe tán láti waste life rẹ̀. Àwọn òde lọ́fà tá máa ta sí yàn. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run tó ní ọfà lọ́wọ́, ó máa ta ọfà ẹ̀ sí wọn. So bó ṣe wà nìyẹn. Continue to do what you're doing. God is on your side. He's with you always. And he will never leave you nor forsake you.
I believe.
God bless you, my brother.
And you too, man. God bless you. I love that. See, women are kind of different, right? If you have been with a mother before, which many of us have been, you will understand where I'm sitting down right now. The kind of your seat. Yeah. Hello there.
Yeah, hello, very good.
Elder.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening to you, sir. Yes. And it's good to have you. Please, go on.
Yes. Paper. I was reading one of some Nigerian paper this evening.
Okay.
Then I saw a report, and what you are saying tonight about some thugs that went to Sunday Igboho.
They attempted to gain access in and destroy the place. But somehow they couldn't. But they injured a lot of people, macheted them, and they killed one person. That's right, sir.
Yeah, they said they killed someone there as well. Now, I think everybody, even it's very clear to everybody that that plan or that job is from the politicians, most especially from what they call him, Makinde in Ibadan.
They have even told us it's auxiliary boys.
Yes.
They just came to Soka and they started attacking everybody randomly. If they see you with Sunday Igboho's shirt, Sunday Igboho's cap, or you put anything on that say Yoruba Nimi, or I stand with Sunday Igboho, it's a shame.
Yes. instruction to fún wọn instruction tí Makinde that is the instructions Makinde gave.
To what end?
What do you call it?
To what end? Kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi gbà?
Let me, Maiyegun, listen. I always say something. You know, when I'm talking, I always try to put the attentions of the people to how these peoples are dangerous. The people that occupy political space in Nigeria are very dangerous. They are dangerous than bandits that you can see. They are dangerous than ISWAP or whatever. You know, okay, let me give a very good example because I don't know why many people cannot point it out. This African Cup of Nations that went, that just finished. Yeah. A lot of English people, white people ask me, "And you don't watch African Cup of Nations?" I told them bluntly that I don't watch Africans game. I don't watch it. And they said Nigeria is playing. I said I'm not in Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria, and I don't watch Africans because African leaders are using sports to cover culture of impunity and atrocity they are providing. They are just covering your face. These people are the sponsor of terrorism in Nigeria and in Africa entirely. I told every white people that asked me like that, and that's the truth of the matter. In 2011, when they announced, because Nigeria don't ask so many questions. In 2011, when they announced Jonathan as the president, that Jonathan won the elections, within 3 days, this is the report that Nigeria bring out themselves. When you finish, please go and type that report. You will see if I'm lying. That report came out within 3 days. Buhari and his gang in CPC, headed by Malamu, and Buhari, they killed 907 people.
I remember that now. When they declared Jonathan, Bauchi killing, they even killed 7 coppers. They said all the youth coppers in northern Nigeria, they helped them rig for Jonathan.
I remember. In 13 another state of the country of
Sharia
Nigeria.
states, exactly.
They killed 907, and they burned around 400 church. Okay, that report is there. Let everybody see it. Who is going to judge Buhari and Malami for this? Okay. So what I'm trying to say is this. Let's go back to what happened in Ibadan. You see what happened in Ibadan yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Today.
The one that happened. No, the one that happened before yesterday. The armed robbery. The robbery
that happened yesterday, sir.
When they kidnapping people. Let me tell you one thing. That area. That is where I grew up. There was a very
area they called it.
Yes. See, Idiape area is in between Agodi and the at the beginning of the War Road. Okay, so that's where I grew up. Where that thing happened, where that incident happened, there was a very mighty police station that has been there for. That police station has been there, very big one. In fact, it's just about 2-3 minutes to that place.
Is that not the one they call the testing ground police station?
That's right. That's right. It's just about two.
I lived in Agodi, so I lived in Bodija myself for some times in Ibadan. But continue, sir.
That's the one. So where that thing happened, just about 3 minutes walk or 5 minutes walk to that place. Okay. Now, what I wanted to say, let's go back to what happened in Igboho South today. These politicians in Yoruba land, they are playing with fire, and people make mention of Ilanoma Yoruba. I think Ilanoma Yoruba, we need to wake up. Ilanoma Odua, they will need to wake up and be a bit more well organized than this. Because now I'm happy people raise that whatever, because I was thinking about it. To me, Ilana is not well organized enough. Okay? Because what I want is that I believe, like other people say, that we want a very central organization that can coordinate all of us.
Yes.
Okay? But this is not happening. This is not happening. Now, what happened in the Igboho house now, Ilana will be sitting down there. I believe that they should be able to pass that report and make noise about it as well. But the politicians in Yoruba land, they are what they are looking for. They are calling for fire gradually. You know, when they call for fire, the politicians in Igbo land, they call for fire. When they see the fire, the kind of people campaign for election there. They are coming to Lagos to campaign. Now, these politicians in Yoruba land, they are now calling for fire. And the danger there is this: all the logistics that Nigeria need to survive is in Yoruba land. Okay, I don't know why this guy don't know. All the logistics that we need in Nigeria to survive is in Yoruba land. So they should be very careful not to turn Yoruba land to fire, because the way they are going, this is not fair. The same people that they are calling for freedom or self-determination are the one causing war. So now, when the people that control the authority, the criminal that control the authority, are now instigating violence, unnecessary violence
on the people,
carrying unnecessary violence into the life of other private citizens or innocent citizens. Is that fair?
It's not. Thank you so much.
Yorùbá sọ pé èsì jẹlẹgbò sí nígbà tí tẹlẹgbò bá jẹ ṣíṣí kó má sọ̀rọ̀ o. All right.
God bless you, sir. Let me take another contributor tonight as well. Hello there. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Ekale, báwo ni o? So, talamba sọ̀rọ̀ kí orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè báyìí.
Ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá ni ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá.
Láti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Láti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọ Oòduà. So, gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ń gbọ́ yín báyìí, bàbá ẹ̀nà ń bẹ̀ fún wa o.
A kú oríire o.
Àwa nìyẹn o.
Oríire náà ló bá wa kalẹ̀.
Àṣẹ o.
Ìtagbédání yìí. Ìtagbédání Ìdùmarè á fún wa láṣeyọrí lórí.
Àmín, àmín.
Inú mi dùn lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ lánàá. I was very, very, very happy yesterday. I was annoyed, but I was happy. When I saw all these presenters and the lawyer coming out to come and be giving updates, I look at them and I was commenting that this guy is, do you take us for a fool? I was calling them names on that chat. We're asking me. So if not that, Maiyegun General came out to raise funds, to sideline you, to tell you that we are no longer in need of your service. You won't know that you're supposed to give us updates. Do you know how many millions of Yoruba people, through Yoruba sons and daughters, that are having sleepless nights because you kept quiet? We are observing table manners with our enemy. Once you are dining with them, you keep quiet.
You have to keep short.
Now somebody is working to shut your plan down and bring out a better plan for us. All of you are now ganging up, talking. It's not because of Maiyegun. Hello, I declare no makeloni. Hello, mapajan look power to You take us for a ride. Even when people were talking, you are shutting some of them off. In fact, that time because it started around 9.
Yeah.
I was looking for Maiyegun General program. Maybe nothing happened that time. I realized there was no program. I thought maybe you two were listening to them. I was just laughing.
That's why you just stopped by.
Olorun lè Dumare, ó máa ṣe o. Olorun máa ṣe o. Because we have a new hope.
I believe.
Please, as you said, you are going to do it. Don't stick with any one of them. You don't need to form ally with any one of them.
Okay.
Bẹ́lẹ̀ Dumare ṣe gbé ẹ lọ́wọ́ lé gbélé ẹ lọ́wọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ máa ṣe lọ. Mo wá gbàdúrà Elédùmarè tó dá wa Yorùbá. Elédùmarè tó dá wa sí ilé ọlọ́ràá dá wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tó fẹ́ràn wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Yóò kọ́ ẹ mọ̀ ṣe.
Àṣẹ.
Ètò gbé lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò ní bú ẹ lọ́wọ́.
Àṣẹ Edua.
Into below way, we dàrú mẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
Àṣẹ
Wà á ní àṣeyọrí lórí ẹ̀.
Àṣẹ.
And the best gift God can give anybody is gift of the wisdom and the right people to work with him.
That is right.
Méjèèjì Elédùmarè yóò yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ fún ẹ.
Àmín. Àṣẹ.
Àwọn olóòótọ́ Yorùbá tẹ́lẹ̀ jọ ṣiṣẹ́ yìí papọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà láti láṣeyọrí. Elédùmarè yóò yọ̀ǹda wọn fún ẹ.
Àṣẹ o.
Ẹ̀mí ìmẹ̀mí yàtọ̀. Ẹ̀mí ìmẹ̀mí yàtọ̀ tí àwọn ẹ̀rà bá ti ń dé tí ọpọ́n wa. Tí wàá tó fi mọ̀ pé àwọn kan tó ti fẹ́ máa gbà bọ̀dé fún wa. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ọ̀rọ̀ mi náà kò ní jìnnà sí ẹ. Ọlọ́run á kọ́ ẹ mọ̀ ṣe. I'm saying this prayer because we are shutting off some useless leader.
And then we're having all eyes on ourselves. Responsibility is so high.
Yes.
I have to say. And the expectation is high as well.
Because it's not that you are just raising fund for raising funds sake. As the fund is coming, people are waiting for results.
The bigger it's becoming,
the
bigger the responsibility. Yes.
People are waiting for updates.
That's right.
And Elédùmarè yóò fún yín pé àṣeyọrí lórí ìtàdáwọlé lórí yìí.
Àmín.
Báwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ, ẹ̀kọ́ tí kún sí wọn ni o. Ẹ̀kọ́ tí kún sí wọn. Táwọn náà bá ti ń wo update bá ti ń turn up, káwọn náà máa yá rèé. Ṣé báwo la ní sleepless night tẹ́lẹ̀ torí pé wọ́n fi wá sí hanging? Wọ́n kàn wá mọ́ gẹ̀ẹ́gẹ́ ilé ìwọ̀n jẹ́ wọn tọrọ wá dé dúró mọ́. Àti gbàdúrà. Àti retí nothing happen. Now as we are seeing the update, make them to the have sleepless night. Ìtàdáwọlé lórí Elédùmarè àfún wa láti yọrí. Please just keep it up.
I will. Thank you so much, brother. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure talking to you again. So let me take another one. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Hello, sir. So who is
Maiyegun
this?
General.
Who is on the line? I suspect somebody, but I will let you say it yourself. How are you?
This is Prince Jejeman on the line.
I got you. So that's Prince Jejeman, ladies and gentlemen, right? So everybody can hear you. Prince.
Yeah. Maiyegun, I want to say Busa to Yoruba Nation.
Thank you.
I want to say Busa to Duduwa Nation.
Thank you.
Oh, Maiyegun, I'm speechless. You know,
Prince Jejema had to call me last night, and he was like, "You know what, Maiyegun? You see that my donation? Yeah. I am donating £100 to this struggle of Igboho." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yes, please." Help me add it. By the time I get more money, I'm going to do the others myself. So, Prince, I know why you are proud. This is the first time that we can say Yorubas are coming together, not just talking. In fact, they are acting.
Yes. Of course. We are very proud of you, Maiyegun.
Oh, thank you.
For Biafrans to trust someone, it takes a lot. You understand?
I know.
For Biafrans to be on your channel and have the trust, to
have you seen the list, Prince Jejeman? Have you seen the list of our donors? Right, I've been seeing our brothers and sisters there from Biafra land, from other places, everywhere, donating and contributing. You see, I wish I could bring that up right now. Anyway, but continue, Prince. Sorry, just had to say that.
So we are very, very proud of you, and this has also proves our mommy last time that was saying something which I completely disagreed with her. Though she's right, she has her own opinion, but she said that Yoruba is like if you see a snake, something like that. I said to myself,
that analogy, that if you see snake and you see Yoruba, kill the snake. I'm sorry, kill Yoruba before you kill the snake. So this, I like it. We are changing the narrative.
This has proved to her that what she's saying is very, very wrong. That Yorubas love themselves And yeah, exactly. Yorubas love themselves, and if you have the fundraising has proved that what she was saying. In fact, let me tell you, when we are talking about based on what she said, you see, if you want to give that narrative, I am an Igbo man, an IPOB church member. You know, it's only in Nigeria, it's only the Igbo politicians that invite the military in their region to kill their own people. So if you are talking about that kind of narrative, it's an Igbo politician that you have to direct it to. You know, because it's in Igbo land you can get the good, bad, and the devil. That's right. You know, you can get good, bad, and the ugly in Yoruba, but in Igbo land is the only place you can get the good, bad, and the devil, like Umai, and Wicked, and also the Mba of Imo State, killing their people. Using
the Nigerian soldiers.
Exactly. So that is what I want mommy to know about, that Yorubas are exceptional people. You know, if you Awolowo that gave Yoruba land the first television before France. You know, that shows to you that if Yoruba have their own nation, by now they will be among the superpower. You know, they will be among the superpower. This is what I want all the Yoruba nation to know. You understand? Those that are standing for one Nigeria, supporting Seyi Makinde with his foolishness that he's doing at the Igboho's house. They are doing all that to stop, to dampen the morale of we are abroad and those at home. But it's not going to work because terror, we cannot live with this kind of terror everywhere. You know, that they are sporting to east, west, north, and south. We cannot continue with that. You know, it's not viable in any nation. Terrorism cannot be allowed to strike. You understand? And we can't leave this kind of environment for our children. It's not possible. You get what I mean?
I'm with you.
You know? So thank you so much for what you are doing. Please, don't stop. Keep focused. You understand? Don't allow any distraction. What you are doing is right. That's why you see the response.
That's right.
You get what I mean?
I know.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So there's no distraction. Let me give other people to chance to talk.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'm using this medium to also thank your fans who supported me. You know,
Prince
my
is
video shoot coming up in April.
Exactly. We have raised how much? We have raised £223 for Prince. Prince is donating part of that towards the free Igboho legal aid, and he's also saying thank you to everyone now.
Thank you so much.
You have a good one, Prince. Yeah,
keep it up. Keep it up. Go star for Yoruba Nation. Go star.
Let me take another one. So, hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
ẹ̀yin ẹ sọ di àwọ̀ gbẹ̀yìn lẹ̀kùn kó yọwọ́ kó mú un fóró kóró lọ ìyẹn níjẹ̀bú o ẹ̀yin lẹ̀kùn lẹ fẹ́ gbà wọlé báyìí o but you are live, everybody can hear you.
ọmọ ní ẹjọ́ in fact mo jẹ́ dodo ẹ.
Thank you sir.
mo jẹ́ dodo ẹ in fact orí àkànkè lágbára Ọlọ́run ọwọ́ níwájú erin máa ń lọ ọwájú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ máa lọ.
àṣẹ bàbá.
ó pẹ́ tí n tó gbé kalẹ̀ yìí ó pẹ́ tí ògbẹ́ ti ń gbẹ wá. Gbogbo àwọn ẹni tó ń pè wọlé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́ aṣọ wo mọ́ ni ẹ̀ máa sọ díẹ̀ fún wọn lálẹ́ yìí.
Please.
Maiyegun ò mọ Maiyegun. Maiyegun lè má sínú ìlànà ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ ọkọ Yorùbá tòótọ́ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó ṣiṣẹ́ ju àwọn tán pera wọn ní agitator lọ. Bàbá ti gbé àkáǹtì kalẹ̀ fún ìlànà tí ó jẹ́ pé wọn ò polówó ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ tá a pè Maiyegun. Tá a bá bàbá ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú Maiyegun pin account yẹn straight ni.
That's right.
Ó lé Maiyegun àti ọmọọba Lànà Adéjọkẹ́ US. Àwọn méjì yẹn náà polówó account yẹn ní gbogbo àwọn agitator. Gbogbo ẹkún tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń sún kiri lókè bọ̀ díìsín pé Maiyegun ò sí nìkan. Maiyegun lè mọ́ bá yín ṣe po as agitator. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣiṣẹ́ Yorùbá ní underground kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹni tó ṣiṣẹ́ Yorùbá ni wọ́n mọ̀. Ìwé ìgbà kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ mí nítorí mi ò pariwo ara mi.
That is true.
Maiyegun náà ò pariwo ara ẹ̀. Bẹ̀tẹ̀gún débi ń lédìí ni Maiyegun ṣe jáde síta pé kíní yóò lè máa rí báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé síta gbangba. ó wá fi ń dá ẹ lójúlé ní agbára Ọlọ́run ní agbára Ọlọ́run tó fi lọ́lẹ̀ igi àlọ́yè.
Àṣẹ bàbá.
Mo mọ̀ pé bó pẹ́ bóyá gbogbo Yorùbá máa gbà àkáǹtì tí gbogbo Yorùbá máa lò nìyẹn tó máa fowó sí. Káwọn agitator yẹn kán lọ sinmi kán pariwo ó ti ní department by department. Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹni tó wà ní ìkíyà owó tó máa gbowó wọlé. Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹni tó máa wà ní ìkíyà information kán máa pariwo ìtafẹ́ lélẹ̀. Àwọn bàbá akíntó yẹn wọ́n wà ní ìkíyà administrative ẹ̀fà ìpípà ẹ̀fà ìgbà gbogbo tó bá máa lọ. Tó bá wá ní ìdí owó wọn á kọ̀wé wá.
Tó bá ti kọ̀wé wá sí wa tá ti gbà á tó ti sọ pé ẹ wá wọn náà fẹ́ ṣe báyìí kí lẹ fíìlì o Maiyegun
yóò bá ti ní àkáǹtì tá a máa lò ní ìsìn báyìí kò sí ní tá a máa bẹ̀ wọ́n tá a máa mú wọn lórí bú wọn lọ́rùn tó yẹ pé gbogbo wọn wá gbà ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n jàre gbogbo àwọn tó ń sunkún yìí gbogbo wọn náà gbowó kí wọ́n gbẹ kán sọ tí wọ́n gbà tó transparent tó gbà síta. Ṣebí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní àwọn ọmọ ìjọ àwọn ló sanwó fáwọn àwọn èèyàn àwọn tó wà ní platform àwọn ló sanwó fún Maiyegun lẹ́yìn tó wà platform ló fẹ́ gbogbo lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí wàá lẹ́kùn tiwọn. Ẹni Yorùbá tó bá dẹ̀ wù tí kì í ní àjọ ibà kan sàn ẹ̀ ó lè fowó sínú ẹ̀ kò sí wàhálà.
Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ yìí pé kò ipa ọ̀rọ̀ ajá ipa ọ̀tá kẹ́nìbọ̀dì má tọwọ́ bá kò torí páyé àwọn èèyàn ń dáwó ìwọ náà fẹ́ bá wọn dáwó má dáwó tí òun ẹ̀ dá o tó o bá trust Maiyegun má fi kọ́bọ̀ ẹ̀ sí o má fowó sí tán kó wá lọ turn around kó sọ yìí pé mi trust Maiyegun yẹn tó bá fowó ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ kó lọ gbà padà o ṣe tígẹ́ẹ̀tì ń sìn kò sí màgòmágó kò sọ àbújá lọ́rùn ọ̀pẹ.
Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn gbogbo àwọn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn òrìṣẹ́ tí ìlànà ṣe kì í ṣe gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí ìlànà lè ṣe ló lè bọ́ síta bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ olówó dé kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì bó kàn fẹ́ tàn mọ́lẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì tó gbowó fún ìlànà ní gbogbo àwọn agitators yẹn ẹni tó bá gbà tó gbowó fún bàbá ó jáde síta lẹ́yìn Adéjọkẹ́ ọmọọba irú àkáǹtì ìlànà ló dẹ̀ lọ straight wọn làwọn ní àwọn ọmọ ogun bì kan àwọn láwọn kan tán àwọn ra gbá fún àwọn láwọn kan ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ kán gbé àkáǹtì tí wọ́n gbowó sí síta sẹ́wọ́n sámi so nídìí yìí pé wọ́n sọ pé àwọn òtúrọ̀sì àwọn ìlànà àwọn òtúrọ̀sì gbàgbà wọ́n ní èsùgbò ẹni ní mú nítọwọ́ gbogbo bàbá òdẹ́lé máa bẹ́rì bọ́dì ìjà ọmọ ní gbogbo wá jẹ́ sí bàbá ọgbọ́n ni bàbá fi ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kí nǹkan tó gbé dání mọ́ bá dàrú ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọ́n ní ajá sìn lómeworo sí ń lé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀ náà la máa fèsì ara wa ó dẹ̀ ti majority ti kárí fóòtì Maiyegun ti gbé síta ìjọ tá a sọ̀rọ̀ lájọ́ kínní àná tá a sọ̀rọ̀ pé bá ti fẹ́ gbowó ó ní oríṣiríṣi àwọn àdíà ló wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ oníbẹ̀ẹ́tì ká kọ́kọ́ lo ti ilé tí bàbá gbé kalẹ̀ tí ò bá wọ́ọ̀kì pé wàá mọ àwọn àdíà mi síta ó dẹ̀ try mi dẹ̀ ti wọ́ọ̀kì báyìí we are following kò sí wàhálà.
ṣe rí nǹkan tí alàgbà sáré sọ́ọ̀sì yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó lágbára gan ni o bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ díẹ̀ létí àwọn èèyàn wa torí ẹ mention ẹ̀ so ó ní time kan tí àwọn àgbààgbà ìlànà tí wọ́n pè mí sí meeting kan alàgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí aago ìwà wọn náà wà ń bẹ àwọn tẹ̀ lọ organize meeting yẹn náà ní meeting yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé torí mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká raise owó fún Yorùbá nation now àwọn nǹkan táwọn ní lélẹ̀ so àwọn fẹ́ present ẹ̀ fún mi èyí táwọn ti ń ṣe and the rest of that so bí ta ti wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ so nǹkan tó present wá nípa pé there are so many other ways tá fi lè raise owó wọ́n wá ní okay pé àwọn ready láti follow èyí tí n bá fẹ́ mú wá no ẹ jẹ́ ká lo ìtẹ̀yìn tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí tẹ́lẹ̀ so tí a bá wá get result a fẹ́ èmi á sọ àwọn other ideas yẹn fún yín so that's nǹkan tó bring ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yìí nìyẹn because this is behind the scene and nobody knows.
bó lè ṣe jáde lẹ́yìn báyìí inú wa dùn gan-an kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lo lànà UK yẹn ìlànà ẹ máa lo lànà UK lọ.
that is right.
ní àkáǹtì kan gbòógì owó tí àwọn ọmọ ìlànà bá ń san àkáǹtì tí ó bá jẹ́ bí treasurer àti wa a máa fi sí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wọlé owó Yorùbá ní ìṣèlànà ẹgbẹ́ míì tó bá wà rẹ́gísítà tá a ti mú ìlànà wá wà affiliated mọ́ ìlànà nǹkan tó bá wà kí á gbé wá àjọ ẹ̀sámẹ̀ wò pé sóòótọ́ ni ṣé kìí ṣe gègé ìdíkó kan máa wá nípa ẹgbẹ́ kan kò ti rẹ́gísítà pé wà á lọ bọ́kọ́ bá ìlànà ibi tí àwọn gbé dé ibo ni wọ́n gbé tiẹ̀ dé àjọ wa jọ jókòó síra wọn tó bí owó tí wọ́n máa yá láti bẹ̀ síta. ojú òní ti yín o ilẹ̀ Oòduà máa agbára Ọlọ́run ẹyẹ nìkan wa so ó dàrọ.
ó dàrọ ẹ bá mi kí gbogbo ilé ẹ bá mi kí àwọn èèyàn mi ń bẹ yẹn o ẹ take care ara yín o yes sir so ẹ jẹ́ kí. Okay, I think our time is already kind of going. So we've had almost our 2 hours. So I'm going to take just 1 or 2 more calls, and then we will call it a night. So like I said, we are going to, where is that again? So 1 sec. Hello there.
Like I said, we are going to.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, ma.
Nǹkan tí Maiyegun nítorí tí ó pé lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè tó start here.
Then
we surely perfect it.
Amen.
Ayé ò ní dàrú.
Àmín.
Oṣù ò ní dàrú. Gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń dá ọmọ èèyàn rú wọn ní dàrú mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Eléyìí ó ti digi àlọ́yè. Ó máa ṣe, ó máa lọ ìgbé ní àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹni tó bá wá ní pé inú eléyìí tó gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí, ó ń bí òun. Wẹ̀ ó kù òun, ó kù Ọlọ́run. Torí àgbọ̀dọ̀ tó pé.
Wọ́n ní ìwọ nu Ọlọ́run.
Ọlọ́run o. Ẹni bá ní eléyìí tó gbé dání yìí, ní fóun lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rí, òun nu Ọlọ́run. Nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń bẹ ńlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ni. Eléyìí sì kọjá tí èèyàn kan wá lè sọ yí pé kínní. Àfiwí ipò òtajà.
Ìpá òrà.
Èwa ló kan ti bí gígùn pẹ̀lú bàbà. Ọ̀sọ̀ lẹ́ni àná, ọ̀sọ̀ lẹ́ni aráàrò, tálágbálẹ̀ títa lè sí ẹ̀ ìṣẹ̀jẹ̀. Ẹ dákun o, eléyìí tí ń bẹ́lẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ olóyè ni. Ẹni bá sì ní orí eléyìí ń fọ̀hún, wẹ́ẹ̀ kó lo Panadol. Eléyìí o, tó wà lẹ́yìn, wọn ò fagídí mú ìyọ̀kan pé kó sanwó sí i. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí, kí ni ìyá sì máa dá fún mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rí?
Honestly.
Táwọn kan wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa ní ìṣòro èèyàn kan. Ìlú àjùmọ̀jó gbogbo wa ní. Ibi tí kálukú sì ti mọ̀ títí ń gbé òun ni ló ti ń gbé. Àwọn tó ṣe yí pé wọn á mọ̀ gbé síta, àwọn ibẹ̀ làwọn léyìn ti ń gbé, ibẹ̀ làwọn léyìn ti ń gbé. Àwọn tó ṣe yí pé ibòmíì làwọn ti ń gbé, ibi tó ti ń gbé inú. Bàbá ti wí ọ̀nà kọ́kọ́ ló wọjà. Igbó ọ̀nà òun ló wọjà. Kí kálukú ṣe tó bá ní lágbára láti fi ran òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́wọ́ ni.
Ṣebí wọ́n sọ, wọ́n ní ọmọdé gbọ́n, àgbà gbọ́n, òun ni wọ́n fi dá ilẹ̀ Ifẹ̀.
Ó láì dálẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀.
Káfọ̀ tún wẹ òsì, káfòsì wẹ ọ̀tún, òun lọ́wọ́ fi mọ́.
Òun lọ́wọ́ fi mọ́.
Yorùbá máa pe gan-an, ó yẹ kí Yorùbá jẹ́ religion ni o. Yorùbá ní pé àjèjì ọwọ́ kan kò lè gbẹ́rù dórí.
Wọ́n láì kò gbẹ́rù dórí o.
Wọ́n ní single ọwọ̀, òṣùṣù ọwọ̀, òun ló ń gbálẹ̀ ẹ̀dán. Èyí tó túmọ̀ sí pé cooperation is all about it.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kan gbíjọ kan tó ní èèyàn kan one bullet ló jẹ́ àwọn aláwọ̀ ẹ̀dá fún mi tẹ̀ àwọn òtí ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe pé abiyamọ èyí tó pè.
Àbọ̀ kóyàn dání bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Eléyìí bí tó à ń lọ ní kẹjá kọjú mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ là ń lọ.
Eléyìí tá à ń gbé láì ibi tá à ń lọ ní ẹja kọjú mọ́. Àná àwọn tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ìlànà ṣe lè ìlànà ṣe tọ̀hún èmi ò rí ṣẹlẹ̀yìn. N ò kọ ayé eléyìn jẹ rárá. N tí ẹ jẹ rárá ni nítorí ibi téèyàn tó bá rìn dé mo lórí mọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Èmi àti mọ wí ìlànà UK tí ń bẹ́ ń gbòòrò ní ìsìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wàhálà owó ẹ̀sọ̀yà ní anywhere. Pé kinní kan ntí mo mọ̀ mo sì ń wí. Ntí mo mọ̀ pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ sọ.
Ó lè wá dọ̀la o kó yí padà o bọ̀ nílẹ̀ tó sì ṣúlé nìyí o àwọn ò tí ì ní reason láti má tẹ̀lé sí wọn.
Dásì nílẹ̀ tó ṣúlé ní kò sí ìdí kan tí torí bàbá tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ lórí wọn ní United Kingdom wàláì bàbá wọn ò lè mú kọ́pọ̀ náà lẹ́yìn gbogbo ilé and kò sí pé èèyàn kan ṣí owó èèyàn kan ná ń bẹ̀ ní ọwọ́ tájọ wà yìí.
Rí nǹkan màmí gbogbo wa ní báńkà everybody ló ń jí láràárọ̀ tí ò bá ṣe pé wọ́n ti báyìí sí ọtí everybody ní jí láràárọ̀ tí wọ́n á sì wọ́n wo balance èló ni balance wa ní GoFundMe lẹ́nìí èló ni balance wa ní àgbo yìí
àwọn èèyàn ló ti wọ 10,000
bó jírú owó bẹ́ẹ̀
àwọn èèyàn jí wò ó.
bó jírú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ṣoògùn àṣegbé wàá ṣe láyé wàá ṣe dọ̀run.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọtí ẹ̀ jírú eléyìí Wàláì.
Oh, dear, let's shake it.
Ogún aláàrú ni.
Honestly.
Kì í ṣe téèyàn kan lè jẹ gbé. Ẹ dákun, ẹ já kọjú mọ́.
I will. We will continue, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Ẹ má jáde ìwé ìbẹ̀. Ẹ dákun, ẹ já kọjú mọ́. Líǹkì ẹ̀. Kí a lè ṣe àtìgboro. Ẹ dákun, ẹ bá wa ṣe léyùn sí orí Facebook. Torí àwọn tí líǹkì ńlá àárọ̀ gbogbo àwọn sáà fẹ́ǹdì rẹ̀ sí. Wọn ò rí open.
Nítorí pé wọ́n ń ṣe review lórí ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni mà tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe tán àti pé a tún wà ní weekend ká ní pé bóyá during the week ni ìgbà tí mo ti fún wọn ní gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ yẹn láàrin hours mélòó kan yẹ kó ti padà but wọ́n dìde sọ fún mi pé kí n jọ kí n má bínú ipe torí pé ó jẹ́ weekend ó lè slow díẹ̀ èmi dẹ̀ wò pé ó bà ní kò tí ì bàjẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ ṣeun gan ma. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé another call.
Ọlọ́run ó bá wa ṣe ẹ ṣeun pọ̀.
Àmín Olórí. So that's a good one there. Èmi àti Olórí kan switch sí another level. I'm so sorry to some of my friends who don't speak Yoruba. You see sometimes because this concerns Oloye, this concerns Yoruba so much. And I'm so sorry that you are probably left out of that conversation. But it's not really that far-fetched. It's all about prayers. But I've got a caller as well on the line. Hello there. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, no. What happened, though? I thought I got Osita there. However,
hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, ma.
Hello, Maiyegun. Elizabeth, láti France.
Oh, finally. You see, the other day I said, oh, Lady Ojora, Elizabeth Ojora, and they were like, it's mommy. I was like, well, listen, right? No woman in Africa love to be called woman. Just call them lady.
I prefer lady.
Yeah, tell them, ma. I was right.
I'm a grandmother, but I prefer lady.
You prefer lady.
I'm a grandmother, but I prefer lady.
Now, ma, you are live. Everybody can hear from you. It's been a long time. Emma doubt. Go on, ma.
Ẹ̀kíní, mo kọ́kọ́ gbàdúrà fún ẹ. Maiyegun, ọ̀hún dúró fún ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀. Kò sí ogunkógun tẹ̀dákẹ́dà tàbí nínú obìnrin àbí tá a gbé jáde nínú obìnrin tó bá gbé nítorí àfiṣe àwọn tọmọtọmọ wọn. Ọkùnrin bá gbé àfiṣe àtìyàwó ẹ̀. Tóbìnrin bá gbé àfiṣe ọkọ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lágbára Kristi. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó bọ́ sí mi lọ́kàn tí mo fi pè nísìnyí, èmi àtọkọ mi la jọ ń deliberate. Ó ní this incident kò coincident o. Jacob ó bí ọmọ 12. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn Kristi 12 ni wọ́n. Àwọn 12 náà kó nílé olóyè. This is a sign. Ọlọ́run ti dìde fún orílẹ̀-èdè wa. Láìpẹ́, ìgbésẹ̀ tó gbé fún GoFundMe yìí, Ọlọ́run máa lò ó fún ìtúsílẹ̀ gbogbo wa lágbára Kristi. Torí Ọlọ́run ló gbé kalẹ̀ sí ẹ nínú kì í ṣe ènìyàn. Ohun tí Ọlọ́run bá dẹ̀ ti lọ́wọ́ sí aláṣeyọrí ni. Ojú kò ní tiẹ̀ Maiyegun. Ojú kò ní tiẹ̀ Àgbékẹ́. Ojú kò ní tiẹ̀ lórí Àgbékẹ́. Lórí ọmọ mi náà ojú kò ní tiẹ̀. Nígbà tí àsìkò bá ti tó, ibi kan ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa àti ìdílé ẹ̀ lágbára. Inú mi dùn the way you handle the word people are saying about Dara. That's very good of you.
Thank you.
I know she will come back to say the right thing. Everybody know who you are. We trust you. Right. Even my auntie in London said I should let her join. I told her she should join. Now you trust.
That's lovely.
Person.
Thank you, ma.
We just bless God for everything. Continue doing your good work. God is with you. We will surely achieve our target.
We will.
You're welcome.
Thank you, man. I mean, I actually feel so good talking to you. I mean, I feel like you are standing before me, sitting in front of me right now that we're having this chat. But thank you so much for everything from the start.
You're welcome.
Have a
good night.
Yes, thanks. You too. Yeah. Take care, man. So I am going to possibly make this my last call because of our time. I have on the line another caller. Hello there.
Yes, my brother.
One name. See, now you Osita Abi.
You, yes, Osita, my brother. You are an epitome of beauty.
Thank you.
And I will never stand that somebody will tarnish your image.
It will be a great job. I mean, be a very, very big job for anybody to do that. You know.
My brother, you are one out of a million. You are born for such a time as this.
Thank you.
And one thing I want to say clearly here, you see, when you are expanding, when your coats are expanding, during your time of expansion in life, your influence, a lot of people will come to you who even have the bad intention about it. You see, I've been watching your program closely this week based on what is happening to Oloye Sunday Igboho.
Thank you.
And different people will call and tell you that I personally spoke to this person, I personally spoke to this person, I spoke to what's his name?
I spoke to this guy,
Yeah, I spoke to this person, I spoke to this person. Let me tell you something.
So,
all those people are distractions. I want you to, the reason they are calling you, they are trying to have your attention, is because they believe that you have a solution, an answer to the question of many. They want to come and get something from you so that they can make headlines tomorrow. And because they are not doing all these things from their passion, they are easily cajoled into doing the wrong thing.
That's right.
Believe me, you're on the right track. It is not everything that you want to do. You know the people who are your caucus, your inner members. Don't discuss it on this platform. They are
intentionally, see, Osita, I learned a lot from Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know. I mean, some people may probably kind of be surprised. Oh, what is that you learned from Nnamdi Kanu? Every time I feel like Nnamdi Kanu purposely shielded those who are also in the struggle of Biafra with him for years, that everybody just see Nnamdi Kanu. He's ready to take all the bullets, take all the shooting, take everything. But behind the scene, there are many people who are also doing a lot of sacrificing, who are doing a lot behind, yeah? So I decided that if I want to be successful doing this, yeah, I should rather work closely with people I know will deliver. And then if anybody have any question or objection or what have you, let them throw them at me. Throw it at me. Because the same way they are going to throw those things at me, yeah, is the same way people will be dropping flowers at my feet if this works out at the end of the day. So I chose to keep them off record, and I will never discuss them here, so that people will be saying, oh, we saw you with that person. I don't trust him. You know what I mean, Osita? Go on.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I totally see that in you. And that is the reason I was telling somebody, I was discussing this issue with somebody back home in Nigeria. And I was telling him that we don't blow our trumpet. Anybody who wants to do anything good, it is not a competition. Do whatever you have to do. Then if you do from your own angle, Maiyegun will do from his own angle.
That's right.
We'll get to a particular point. It is not you coming to know what Maiyegun is doing, and before you know it, it turns into child play.
I know. It's total fight.
The Baba that formed Ilana, he has the good intention. But look at the way different people are springing up trying to do some things that are not consistent with the ideology.
They even tried to hijack it. There was a time, you won't believe it, though. There was a time some people gave a press conference, right? And they said they don't believe in leadership of the man in charge of Ilana Odua. I mean, no joke, internal coup. But I just said never to elaborate on it on my program so that people would not say, Maiyegun, we are fighting. I didn't talk about it, but you know what I mean?
I was watching Simon Epa. I called into that program because it's difficult to call, but I found my way to call into that. I told him that I wouldn't appreciate you come here, in as much as I love your program, I watch your program very well. But I wouldn't want you to come here and you start calling the DOS, criminal DOS.
I know. I mean, the way we react to things are so different, to Sita, yeah, and the way we handle things are so also different, yeah.
No,
I mean,
I told him, no, I just told him that stay on the message, remain focused.
Yes.
With little time, you'll find out that, because it is something I practice myself, that if I have an issue with somebody, the best thing I do, I disappear from that person's ear or his eye. With little or no time, you won't remember me. Stay focused on your
message.
agenda.
Stay on it.
And believe me, everybody will know that there is a difference between you and every other person. And that is something I have learned from you yourself.
Oh,
because there was a day, somebody you were talking about this guy in London that was arrested. And you said, oh, you still call him my brother, my brother, my brother.
He is. And he will always be my brother, even if we don't agree.
Agree. That is what is called that you are actually advising somebody from the portion of love, from the perspective
it's
of love,
not a competition, hate. Of course, Osita.
And I remember when Mazi was talking about when people, I myself, Father Mbaka, I was really, because I don't believe that somebody who is a man of God should get himself involved in politics.
Right.
I was mad at him from that Jonathan era. But Mazi said something. Don't abuse him. Don't crucify him.
I remember that time. Yeah. Don't abuse it, Ubaka. Embrace him, support him, and all of that.
Embrace
I remember.
Him. Because everybody will have our own different time.
Yes.
Wake up time. Some people wake up 7 o'clock. Some people wake up 5 a.m. Some people wake up 7 a.m. Some people wake up 3 a.m. So whenever you wake up, that is your own money.
That is your own money.
So, yeah. So my brother, stay on the message.
I will.
God Almighty has anointed you. I am telling you, you might not know it because it is not everybody that goes through this journey that you are going through that lives to see the next day. But you have been in this journey for a while. It is not a competition.
I know. Thank you.
It is not a competition. It's not a race. But this is what you have been born for. You are fulfilling your destiny. This is your cross. And so many people are going to follow you to carry that cross. All I ask that God will continue to fortify
and I should stay steadfast.
Beyond reach, that wherever that you do, that God will always assign it. Because
it will bless the work of my hand. He said, and that means if it is righteous, if it is right, it will bless it. I believe.
Yeah, because you have never preached it. All you preach is love.
That's right.
Know that
Thank you,
Osita.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing, Osita. It's never any dull time or dull moment when I speak to Osita from the US, by the way, one of the veterans, okay? So everyone who called in tonight, thank you. Your concerns are on record. Your observations, your suggestions, and every other thing you've contributed to this conversation tonight are all on record. And as usual, I'm going to read the comments. That's where I always get my own feedback from. Apart from what people say when they call in, right? I go back on to read the comments, see people's expression, conversation, and all of that, because that's what I call the feedback. In all, I want to say to you tonight that, yes, we might be doing something big because we understand what we are doing. I mean, you should understand what you are doing before you get yourself involved in. And that's why I took it upon myself to make sure that I break it so down well for you that before you get yourself involved in anything, you will understand it. And it seems that I've done a great job. That so many people on Maiyegun's Diary Political actually understands what we are doing. And they are passionate about it as well. They want it done. They want it done well. And I've also been told repeatedly, even though I say that to myself all the time, right? The bigger the job, I mean, the bigger the work or the bigger the job, the bigger the responsibility. So this is a call that I've kind of, I'm so happy and honored to be associated with. To be sincere, some of you are so proud of me. You say, Maiyegun, we are so proud of you. Maiyegun, I am so proud of you. Yes, I am so proud of myself as well. But I'm more proud of what we have done together as a collective people on a platform who understand what we want and we know how to go for what we want. Now, this is a step to say we know what we want and we know how to go for it. And when we are going for it, we are not going out to create enemies. We are not creating rivalries. We are not creating any kind of competition, all right? What we are doing is that we are using the bond. There's a time that, I've said it many times. I said that we're all supposed to be united, by all of the wrong things they've done to us. We are victims of what Nigeria has done to us over the time. Old, young, mid-age, and the rest of us. There should be something to unite us, and that should be what they have done to us. We are victims of what they've done. We should never be fighting ourselves. We can disagree. I like that. I mean, we are not zombies. We are not idiots. We are not, we are not kind of imbeciles and all that. Yeah, we are meant to argue. We are meant to disagree. We are, in fact, if we have to fight ourselves, we can fight. But fight to death is completely, it's stupid, so to say. So everyone is welcome. Look at what we are doing this way. Yeah, you wake up one morning and you feel like, what is it about Yorubas and the Yoruba struggle and the campaigns? And then you're like, wait, are you talking about these people who get their backing from those who are in the diaspora to start with, right? And you are talking about the Yoruba people who are so united all over the world that they are able to even convince other people who are not from Yoruba land to join the cause and support it. Not just that, they committed their resources to it. And you are talking about Yoruba nation agitators, the Yoruba nation, the Yorubas all over the world who have this financial war chest that is above £1 million. I would be so happy, because that's my dream. One day I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to be analyzing with you how we have raised over £1 million, over £10 million for the Yoruba cause, supporting the communities in Yoruba land, promoting the culture, for supporting every social advocacy that let our people know until they've joined, until they have their own country. Their potential will remain limited. Their potential will remain stunted. So once we have resources to go, I've told you many times, I said, if we have enough resources, we can go into our schools, we can go into into different homes, we can go inside the markets, we can bring Yorubas closer to the agitation for Yoruba nation by making them understand why. Once you make them understand why, my brothers and sisters, the job is half done. And if this is going to be the beginning, yeah, I am honored to be part of it. And I bet many of you are so honored to be part of this too. We can't wait for the GoFundMe link to come back on, of course, yeah? But listen to me very well. GoFundMe is just one among many others that we can use to raise funds, okay? So whatever happens, yeah, we wait, by the way, we still wait. But whatever happens, you have all shown serious commitment that even myself, I am amazed. The commitment to dip your hands into your own wallet and make a contribution towards a cause you have been talking about passionately for months, for years now. Now, people said, if they say make you raise money now, would you join them? Now, the Yorubas are doing it with so much calm, so much easy, so much ease, if not because of this slowdown. So I am confident, I am positive, and I can tell you this again and again, yeah? It is not a rocket science, okay? It doesn't take much to do the right thing, especially if you desire, if you really want to do the right thing, okay? There's always a position to make mistake. Yes, mistakes are meant to be made. So if you make mistake, it simply means you are trying something. But yes, we will succeed in this. Trust me. As I have so many other things I will probably want to share. But one thing about this fund is that it is also going to help a lot of those who have become victims of this persecution. You see, that when there's policemen come and they pick innocent people, they take them into their custodies, they torture them, they beat them up, lock them up, right? Deny them food, deny them good care for months. All these things, when they finally release them, you see, when everybody celebrates, hey, thank God, they have released the remaining people they arrested in Igboho's house. Every time I see this, what comes to my mind is always like, what happened to them after this old news? Who is going to care for their mental health? Who is going to care for their welfare? Who cares how they are going to cope with what they have been subjected to? But most of the time, I just wish I could help. Now, what you are doing now is this. We are not just raising money for the legal aid. Yes, it means that standing up for the Yorubas, you are not going to be standing in vain anymore. If they come for you, we will come to defend you. And when I say come to defend you, I'm not talking about defend you by mouth, okay? We will come. You will see us. You will witness us. We will be beside you because we will have the resources to make that happen, right? And we also care for you more than what you can imagine. In this case, yeah, that is my dream. But you see, it is possible. I found out now that it is possible. My friend said it is possible. Now I believe it is possible. Now, do you know how much I'm actually like hoping, waiting right now that this eventually comes to reality. We are so close and there's no going back. All right. So thank you so much to every one of you once again for tuning in tonight. I'm going to leave you all today and I'm going to be back again tomorrow. So we may not get the link back this weekend, okay? We may not get it back until Monday. We may not get it back until Tuesday. And I'm also going to be reaching out to Oloye Sunday Igboho's family in Germany. So one of my intention is that there's going to be a possibility that I may have to travel to Germany if I have to. Yeah, that's something I'm looking into. But you know, one thing is that I don't have to travel to Germany before I can get in touch with Oloye Sunday Igboho's family in Germany. I can bring Germany down here to Glasgow. But the point I'm making is that we are going to be reaching out to them, okay? This is us telling them that your father, your husband, yeah, he had a choice not doing this. He could just decide not to do this. He could just be enjoying his life, private life, and nobody would care. And he himself will still probably be out there. But for the past 7 months, they took him away from you simply because he spoke up against what the poorest that cannot defend themselves are facing in Yoruba land. Yeah, he spoke up and he risked it all. His family is now a target. First, his life, his properties are currently under target. They want to ruin him and the rest of that. And it all looked like, where are the Yorubas? Have we forgotten Igboho? What about his family? Reading it somewhere that Igboho's mom is not feeling well. Also breaks my heart. So part of what I'm going to be engaging in is a lot, even if we have to meet it to Igboho's family in Germany, especially the wife, Igboho's wife, who was with him when he was illegally detained. There's a lot we are going to do, and I bet you, when I said the bigger the trust, the bigger the responsibility. But none of this will happen. None of these steps will be taken without your consent on this Maiyegun's Diary Political. Trust me, I am very good at that. I can always keep all of you up to date. So thank you very much once again. If you are watching me on YouTube, you can still drop your offering. Like that video, okay? Like it. Now, let me give you one secret. They said I should promote it because that's what YouTube sent me an email and they said I should tell you more about my membership. If you're watching me on Facebook and you are not on my YouTube, it's not different. The same way you like my Facebook page is the same way you have to like the YouTube. Just subscribe in there. It's free. Now, you can be a paying member of Maiyegun's Diary Political, okay? Currently, I have over 300 people who currently pay to see Maiyegun. This is a way of supporting your own content creator. I happen to be one, all right? But with as little as £2, £1.99, you can be a premium member of Maiyegun's Diary Political, all right? And so far, so good. I have been so blessed with people who actually trust in me that much and they support me that way. Yes, with that, it works two ways, right? If you are a paying member of Maiyegun's Diary Political, you will never see any adverts in any of Maiyegun's video whenever you are watching my video, okay? And you can get that as little as £2 a month, £1.99 silver membership. You can be a gold member, you can be a diamond member, you can be a premium member or a platinum member. It's always there. Those are the members you see. When they comment, you see their names in green. You see their comments in green, right? You can be so. But most importantly, right? Leave the money out of it. Subscribe onto that channel. Make it count and like that video before you go, okay? I'm going to see you some other time tomorrow. So, to every one of you, thank you. You have a wonderful evening and good night from here.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
jíjó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
tí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
òkúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkan ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o ákàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì í o. ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.